Matt Edmondson here, Visions Week. Are you excited?
Man, I'm so excited. What I'm really the most excited about is wishing I was one of those kids out here that's getting to see the sight lap of the course right now.
It's that time. We're kicking off all the action right now. Today, all 170s, all the kids, all the future fastest guys here on property.
So let me tell you, look at this end cap shot we just got. How sick is that?
That's so cool.
So we're out here, we're doing some live stream stuff. We're getting better at this every time we do it out here at Mid-America Outdoors. We're excited for Visions Week. This is our first day of racing action. We already did the hill climbs this morning, and now we're out here on the short course, kicking it off with the youngsters.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm super pumped to see this. We're going to start off. You know, these 170 drivers are the future of our sport. They're the youth. You got young kids, I mean, really from like 5 years up, so it's super cool to sit out here and watch these guys and girls rip on the track.
Man, without a doubt, these kids, they're not just sitting in these cars and driving out here and there. They're at home practicing. They're in the shops with their parents or whoever it may be, grandparents, working on the cars, learning how to fix things. I'm talking about learning life skills.
That's right. That's right. It's super cool. Look at that shot right there, that yellow car looking bright. I think this is our sight lap? Or are we racing?
So I think these guys right here are actually getting after it.
They are racing. So I think this is going to be the 170 stock class.
Yeah, so from what I was listening to when we were in the drivers meeting earlier, Billy Champion and his team with the MAO short course was going over some things, and it did sound like we were going to be doing 4-lap heats.
4-lap heats. That's 5-lap mains.
That's right.
Yep.
That is
so
correct.
Adding one more, we're going to run through this order. These are the heat races. The really cool thing, your heat race this weekend at Visions only matters for where your starting gate position is for the main.
No points tied to it.
No points.
That is really cool.
So you got to do good in the heat. You want to get a good starting spot, and that way you can win the main.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So I can tell you one thing is, out here at Visions, at Mid-America Outdoors, if you're not out here, you still got time to get here.
You do. I don't know what you're waiting on. We got all kinds of action for Visions this week. Concerts. We got short course racing. We got freestyle motocross. Joey, what else? What am I missing here? We got
Barbie Jeep downhill. We got hill climbs, knockout, switchback. We've got the Pit Bike Championship Series, the short course, of course. We've got National Music Act concerts. We've got pool parties, kids parties. I'm telling you, whatever you can think of, we've jammed it in here. And one of the coolest things is we've got the brand new RC course.
That's something I'm excited to see. That track looks super cool. It's right here behind us. So we'll have that going at this event too. Visions absolutely just packed full of action. So we're excited to be here.
Oh, look, they've got the drones out.
There they are.
So the drone teams that are out here are absolutely fabulous. If you look at the top right corner of your screen, you'll see all of the fantastic marketing partners and sponsors and the people that support this screen or support this event. So the cool thing is about this event, this is going to be the largest on-site vendor show of any event we've had at Mid-America Outdoors to date.
Yep.
This is the new setup. We've moved all the vendors over into the pool area.
That's right.
Down that first row, and I'm telling you, we've got some awesome companies. A lot of the ones you see on the screen, some that are outside of that even, are here on site. They've got all the semis, the full setups. I'm here to tell you, today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and, man, you can go back home on Sunday, but you got plenty of time to get here.
That's right.
I think some of y'all may be feeling a little sick at home. May have to call in with the boss.
No work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I don't
Gotta
think
go to
y'all are
Mid-America.
feeling 100%.
Yeah.
But
and if you need a note, my man Joey, he's the fun doctor. He'll write you a note. We'll be all good.
Dude, I will write anybody a doctor's note that comes to me and says they need it. I will write it without a doubt. No questions asked. I will get you out of work.
Straight up, though, don't give it away. Don't give it to your boss. You need to save that. It's going to have Joey's signature on it. It's going to be worth a lot of money one day.
Well, either that or I could be held liable in a court of law.
There you go.
Man, we're getting paperwork handed to us. These kids are out here. They're
Look at the in-car shot.
So, listen, you can definitely tell by this in-car shot. Look at this seriousness of the driver. Look at the safety equipment, the gloves, the helmet, neck restraints, harnesses, got the fire extinguisher by the head. window nets. This is a real deal race car. This is not just a 170 that your neighbor's kids may have. This is a race car. No doubt about it.
Checkered flag. There you see it right there. 170 stock winner. We'll get those names out to you here in just a second.
Yep, the MRT finish line doing big things over there. That finish line is decorated and sponsored by MRT Tires.
Some awesome folks. They're out here at the park hanging out with us this weekend.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We got 2 representatives from MRT here. Mark sent out his top guys, Anthony Munchie and David Uptain.
That's right.
We've got a lot of great people in the park. We'd like to take a minute while we're moving into the next class just to thank all of our marketing partners and just tell everybody how much we really appreciate it. And I know that me and Matt, we're honored to be able to sit up here and bring this show to you guys and have fun with it. And, man, it's just been awesome to grow with these families and organizations that are out here racing.
Absolutely. This is my my second year here at the park announcing. Me and you have kind of jumped into this thing. We're doing what we do now, but it's super cool, man. I've built a lot of really fun relationships with a lot of these 170 drivers and these kids, and it's just a good time to run around in the pits and see them working and talk to them. And, you know, they're a good time. Every once in a while they play good jokes on us and get us, and we get them. So, you know, the youth is the future, and this is their day today right here on the track at Mid-America for Visions.
Man, I can tell you this. 70 kids in the 170 classes
70
alone.
in the 170?
It was said to me in the meeting, over 225 total entries, and that was still growing. They were still trying to get in the park and get signed up, just last-minute things, people getting cars together. Phenomenal job by the MAO short course team, Billy Champion and his crew. Just phenomenal.
Absolutely. Billy's a little wounded this weekend.
Yeah, he's milking that, to be honest with you. I was there actually holding his hand when he did that. And I'm not so sure it's as much as what he's thinking. He knew Visions Week was going to be tough, and he went ahead and got him a doctor's note.
He did. So you think that boot's all for show?
I'm just telling you, last night, after midnight, I just happened to be out going for just a little midnight stroll, and I saw him out taking a jog.
He's doing jumping jacks out front again, huh?
He's going to keep that figure. Billy's pretty swolled up.
Yeah,
got to stay in shape.
Yeah, he is.
He's got forearms as big as my thighs.
That's true.
A lot of motorcycle riding in that
life. A
life.
lot of motorcycle riding. So we're getting ready. That was heat number 1, the 170 stock class. And we're going to get ready here in just a second to fire up heat number 2, 170 stock class.
Well, I can tell you this. The competition out here and all of the short course racing, you made a comment, Matt. Last night we were having a conversation. You said, I went around, I was talking to teams, and what people normally bring to the races, it's different this week. What's
totally
different, Matt?
They're bringing their A game. You know, there's a lot of people that are here from a lot of different places. I mean, I was looking at these registration sheets, and we got kids from the West Coast, East Coast, up north, down south. Everybody's here. So I think every single person that came this weekend to race definitely stepped their game up a little bit. They just don't know exactly what's coming, and they want to make sure that they're on top of it. So, you know, I got to go and visit yesterday a little bit with Coach St. Peter and Tom and Rhett Byrne and those guys. They were putting a fresh motor in Coach's car, getting that thing all dialed and ready. But yeah, there's a lot of work going in this weekend. There's a lot on the line here for the title at Visions. So it is a big time. There you go, back out to the track there. 170 Heat 2 is on the track as we speak. I believe that's Carson Summerfield, Carson Hill, Bear Medlin, Hattie Cowan, Liam Peterson, Caroline Claire Ewing, Rossi Thomas, and Hunter Biddle.
Let me tell you something about that Caroline Claire. She is one of my favorite little racers. I know Tillman, her brother, known him for a long time. This is her first year racing, and I'm not going to lie to you. She is killing it.
Yes. And you know what? I'm pretty sure after every single race, she does a great job. We get to see her family and her supporters, and they're always so pumped when she does good out there on the track. Carson Summerfield, I've been following them on social media. They've put in some serious work to get ready for this weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Everybody's putting in the serious work, to be honest, but, you know, definitely when you get out here, you can tell the more experienced racers, maybe they know more about how the cars are going to handle and things.
Yep.
So some of these people, this may be their first time to this particular track, where other cars, they've raced it, like you said, for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they've got They know the dirt. They know the tire selection they need. You know, the car's dialed, suspension setup, everything. There's a lot of elevation here at Mid-America, and you can see that on the track. So suspension is key. And like you said, Joey, these seasoned racers that have been up here, you know, for a while, they know those things. But the good thing is we had practice yesterday for 170s. We're going to have practice this afternoon for all the big cars. So everybody's going to get some track time. They'll all be dialed.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will. And some of these cars actually got to practice last night.
Yep, that's what they did.
They had a short practice, and they were able to get out there and have a little bit of fun with that. And I was up there watching all the kids, and, man, it just tickles me. Just these kids are in these fire suits. I'm thinking, man, you know, they're so hot. Man, they didn't care. They're about to get in a race car and go live a dream.
That's right.
They're
Look at
going to
that.
remember these memories forever.
Right there, you see the 126. That's Carson Hill flying that American flag. Looking good out there on the track.
Yeah, without a doubt, there's some cool schemes going on. I love to see these kids being patriotic and learning what that's all about, too.
We definitely got some favorites out here that, you know, they got the full wraps, the outfits, everything. Like, they're fully committed. Right now, you can see 170 stock, 2 laps remaining. Carson Hill, Carson Summerfield, and Rossi Thomas, 1, 2, and 3 on the track right now.
Yeah, they definitely have some cool things going on. As we went around, you remember we did some interviews and we were talking like Case Beeman and some of those kids. And I'm like, who are you worried about? He's like, I ain't worried about nobody. Then he thought about it. He's like, Code's pretty fast, you know. Like they got that confidence, but then they're like, oh no, I should have said that because I am worried about somebody.
It's awesome, you know. These kids are still, you know, they're still developing in their race career, right? And they like to jab and poke a little bit of fun, but they're also being super humble and very good good ambassadors for the sport. So back on the track, Carson Hill, no change. Carson Summerfield in second. Rossi Thomas in that third position. Peterson running in fourth.
So our course is a little over 2 miles for 1 lap.
That's right.
This is a modified course just for the 170s.
Yeah, reduce it just a little bit, shorten up the track. Make it a little bit more fun, a lot tighter, so that they can get out there and do some battling. This is the stock class, so one of the things to keep in mind is these are all stock 170s. So we'll see stock 170s, and then we'll have 170 limited, and then we are going to have 170 mod coming up just a little bit later on. So 170 action, all you're going to see today on the short course track. But that's not all the action that's going on here at Visions. We got a ton of stuff to go on today.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we've got all kind of stuff. And don't forget the MAO app.
That's right.
The MAO app, we definitely have all the information you could ever want, everything you could ever need. You can find all the times, the locations, there's maps of the property, everything's in there. So definitely if you're here, you want to download that. And even if you're not here at home, the information that we put out about all the events, not just Visions, is there. So definitely want to go ahead and get signed up for that app. It's a free app.
Free app.
Yep.
Add it to the phone. You already probably got like 3,000 apps. What's one more?
Yeah, just delete.
The most fun one that is going to be on your phone for sure.
Delete the news and get the MAO app. Because, man, we got it going on over here. We got a lot going on. We were sitting there going over this schedule, and, man, I was just thinking to myself, how awesome is all of the stuff that's crammed into these 4 days this year. And it's a lot of fun. Everybody here is having a good time. The vibe is great.
Checkered flag. Looks like Carson Hill taking the win right there. Carson Summerfield in second and Rossi Thomas in third. That was put Biddle in fourth and Peterson in fifth. So that's your top 5. That's heat 2 of the 170 stock class. So congrats to your 1, 2, and 3 there. You're going to get a good gate pick tomorrow. Or later today. Sorry, not tomorrow.
They're going to race through this thing on the 170s.
Oh, yeah, we're finishing 170s today.
We're racing through it, and, man, it's really cool that they get to be the main feature of the start of Visions Week.
I agree. Highlighting the kids is where it's at because, I mean, Joey, I like working with you, man, but if these kids don't keep racing and all this stuff, me and you what would we be doing out here?
You know, we're not getting any younger, Matt.
That's
I don't
right.
know if you realize that, but we're what some might say seasoned.
Yes.
I feel like we're on the backside of our careers here. as racers, I'm on the backside of mine because I'm
Absolutely.
up here.
Yeah.
And as a person, some of these kids that are racing right now, I hope to see them go as far as they can go, and hopefully I'm still out here announcing and having fun with them. But if not,
That's
I
right.
hope they surpass me and race for the rest of their lives and enjoy this sport the way I have.
That's right. You got your kids are here with you this weekend, right, Joey?
My kids are here. You know, I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. They're both here having a blast, and I think next year when she turns 8, we may go ahead and turn one loose. She may be in the 170 stock class.
Ooh, I just got a 170 for my little man. He's 3. He's still got a little ways to go, but
Yeah, I saw it. You brought it.
yeah, he was riding around here, but just goes to show you, man, this is, Mid-America, Visions, all of this, all family friendly. So bring anybody, bring everybody. Send out that text right now and say, hey, we're leaving in 30, get in the car.
That's right. Hey, the cool thing about Visions, and I want you to know this, is right now there's over 90 cabins on property. There's over 250 campsites with full hookups for campers. Then there's enough open camping and parking for about another 20,000 people. So,
Tons of space.
with that being said, you can easily come out here if you've got a camper, trailer, tent, whatever. Get here. The cool thing about it is we got bath houses for you to get cleaned up, and we got laundry mats. We've got pool areas for you to get cooled off. We've got concession stands, restaurants, food trucks. Everything you can think of is right here on the property. So if you do need to fly in and book your stuff in advance, come get a cabin, fly into Tulsa or Fayetteville, whatever it may be, you can easily get you a ride over to the park, and, man, you don't have to leave.
That's right.
It's a resort.
Hey, have we even talked about the fact that there is a huge pool in Lazy River up for everybody also?
You know, I was trying to keep it a little bit of a secret.
Oh, man.
That's
My
out of
bad.
the bag. It's Lazy River that I am definitely going to get in as soon as we are done here.
Right.
I may not even come out of this America tire. I may just get straight in the pool and rep it out in there, you know what I'm saying? And then, the pool areas are there. We got a waterfall in there. And now we have 2 coconuts poolside, so you can
That's right.
have food and beverages right there by the pool. And it is absolutely awesome. We kicked that thing off grand opening last night. They'll be doing some more fun stuff over there today. And like I said, this is a schedule where constantly going to keep going back and forth, and you're going to see we got pool parties planned, we got kids activities, we've got poker runs, guided rides to the Southern Grand Lakes area. We just got so much going on. I wish I could be everywhere. I can't be everywhere.
Yep.
But if you're out here, you can do more than one thing in a 2-3 hour span. You can float between things, and you'll never get bored.
Nope. And that's the key. You got to have the app so you can keep up with what's going on, because there is so much going on here on property and around the property. You definitely – this place will just give you FOMO.
Yeah, it definitely will. Like the few times that I've not been able to be here in the past couple of years for an event, it's all I can do to force myself to stop clicking on stuff, looking for pictures
Right.
of media and live feeds. So I'm always wanting to be here. I don't want to miss nothing.
Well, it looks like we got 170 limited. See that cool in-car shot right there getting lined up. We're going to get to see our man, Coach St. Peter. He is about to take the track. Ledbetter, Singleton, Hudson Wilson,
I'm looking at this car, and I'm trying to make a decision
Calagrew, Alexander.
who that in-car camera is.
I was looking at too. Walraven, Anderson, and
Let me tell you
Berza.
about Walraven. I know about this Walraven kid.
Yep.
Is it Dominic?
It is Alexander.
Alexander Walraven, and then there's Dominic Gaddis.
Yep.
Those are 2 guys that used to race with me. But Alexander Walraven is a little bitty fella.
Little bitty.
And when he first started coming to race, he had no chance of seeing over the steering wheel. Guess what? His dad guided him around the course by radio.
No way.
He won.
No way.
I promise.
That's so cool.
Dude couldn't have been maybe 5 years old listening to his
Wow.
dad. Left now, right now, sharp right, slight left. And this kid is taking direction. If he can see, it's just right over the crest of
Barely,
it,
yeah.
just barely. He can't tell what's around him, nothing. Hey,
That's impressive.
impressive.
It's
I'll tell you
impressive
what's
that it-
impressive. He ran off the course 1 or 2 times, was able to get back on the course safely, and still stay out front. That's how fast he was.
I'm pretty impressed by the spotters. Dad did a good job keeping him around the track.
Well, his
putting him in
dad
first.
races Ultra 4.
Okay, so that makes sense.
There you go.
All right, well, it sounds like we are ready to go. We're going to get a shot at the starting line, and we're going to see these 170 drivers
So
take
what
off.
you're seeing right
170
there,
limited.
Let's talk about that right there. What you're seeing coming across the screen, this is really cool that what MAO is doing. They're allowing the spotters/parents radio communication to be on the inside of a track in a safe, designated area that is just for them, that we've built for them to be able to be right there towards the finish line. They can see 90% of the track, and here we go.
That's it, green flag.
Man,
in car, look at that right there, just working that steering wheel.
So they come out of this start line, and they're different than our others. What they end up doing is they just come straight out and hit these tabletops. Oh, they're swinging it out wide out there.
Hey, look at that out front, my man. That orange car, that Code St. Peter.
Yeah, he's already pulling out there and knocking that out. I'm here to tell you, they absolutely have got these cars figured out. These cars can run dang near as fast as the big cars.
That's right. I mean, they dang near cost as much as the big cars, too.
And if you ain't careful, they will. They 100% have been they've been tuning these things, and there's a few of these programs, as we talked about earlier, has got this track figured out. They got the suspension figured out, and they've learned how to make these cars. And this is in the modified or limited.
This is limited, yep.
This is limited. We haven't made it modified, but they've learned how to maximize power. And we've seen the new addition to the new Polaris 200. They changed their model, and we see the Hyson, which Hyson is here on site.
Yep.
And now, we've got some stiff competition with these motors and how they're able to make some modifications and get some more speed.
That's right. And there on the track, you just saw a big move. Looks like Walraven made the move on Singleton, but look, here he comes back. That's my man Blaine Singleton right there.
Yep. So Singleton is he is hanging in there with St. Peter this weekend.
Oh, St. Peter's out in front right there. That's Walraven in that second spot. As you can see, they make the left right here.
Yeah.
So we got Walraven.
Look at that move. Look at that.
Made the inside move there. I believe that's going to be Ledbetter. Just got around Singleton.
Yeah, what a great move right there.
Good start for Blaine. Blaine's drifting a little bit right here, but still going to be a good race. So right now on the track, Heat 1, 170 limited, 6-8. Code St. Peter's leading the charge. Walraven running in second. And I believe it's Ledbetter in the third position.
There it is. It just updated for us. If you see on your screen, it is Ledbetter for sure. We'd like to welcome somebody else to the show here in just a few minutes. I got a guest coming on here with us that is no stranger to talking to the world, and we're going to be bringing him out.
That's right.
Let him definitely join our show.
That's right. We like guests.
We would like to introduce Mr. Scott Rain to the show. Y'all know who that is.
Hey guys, so far so good. I'm trying to get this thing all working out here, and come and join you guys. Put my pretty face between you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. So they must have their one channel on all the time, because I'm hearing them real easy when just on one.
Yeah. That might be it.
Okay.
We're going to be checking this out, and man, just look at this clinic St. Peter is putting on. Holy
Code
cow.
St. Peter. I promise you, man, he's got the cheat codes, I think. He shows us how it's done every race. Code's on a long winning streak. I don't even know what it is, but it's a super long one. Last time his dad told me, I want to say he's won like every race that he's been in for the last couple of years.
Yeah, going back before this season,
Yep.
I couldn't tell you, but he's undefeated in 2022.
Yeah, he's stacking the hardware up for sure, and he is 100% having a good race right now.
Man, I can tell you this. I know that some of these kids, they come in and they're looking to be up there with St. Peter and that sort of dominance and things. But what's really cool to me is seeing these new kids come in and finding how to get in their groove. And, maybe first race they were 10th.
Yep.
Second race they're 7th.
Yep.
5th. Then they get a top 3, and it's just absolutely so impressive to be able to watch the progression, see all that. It's awesome, and that's what I like about it.
Yep. So 1 lap left. It looks like Code. As long as he can keep that thing going, he's going to win this one in the heat race. Get ready for the mains coming up shortly.
Yeah, no pun intended, right? Heat race.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hot out here.
It is hot here, but you know what? Mid-America has done a fantastic job providing places for you to cool off,
That's right.
to stay hydrated, and to have a good time.
You know, and to be totally honest with you, in the shade, if you can catch breeze, it's not that bad. It really isn't, as long as you're in the shade. It's that direct sunlight that's going to kick you. But when I walked down here to see you guys, I walked right past the pool and the lazy river and the splash pad. They got the music going. Everyone's up there having a good time, and it's like almost like they don't even know there's racing going on.
That's
But
right.
You know what? Here's the cool thing. Mid-America is about the family experience. Not every mother is not going to want to sit trackside.
Yeah.
Not every sister or brother wants to be down there, you know, in the dust or right by the track, or that may not be their interest. So this offers something for everybody.
And then some, because you got there's fans out there. I won't call them fans. They're here for the week, just trail riding. Utilize the facilities. Out there having fun.
Man, these in-car shots are awesome.
Hey,
There it is. There's Scott.
got the squad together.
We got him back on here now, but man, I can tell you this. I am just pumped up about tonight. We have bull riding.
Oh, dude. I know that's kind of like your background. Like, you've done some of that in your day, right?
This guy said he.
You gonna do it?
No.
What are
I
you
wanna
raising
know-
your hand for?
It's just a question. I want to know.
Look right there on the screen. They're setting
There
it up.
it is.
They're
I wanna know, who
bringing
thought
the
that was a good
bulls.
idea?
Well, you know, Jason likes to party. And he said bull riding is fun and it is cool. We're doing it.
Hey, here's the deal,
But he
Scott.
never makes it into the corral.
Last year we shot a guy
he
in a
might.
cannon.
Yeah.
And we did shoot multiple
This
every
year,
night.
yeah, every night we did. This year, you're riding a bull for us.
I'm fine with
Maybe the electronic bull. Maybe.
that. So listen,
Can I control it though? And like, as long as I can work.
Can you
it.
at least let me have like 2 seconds on it?
well, let me tell you
Not
this.
just one quick.
7 FPV.
Yep.
They're out here doing the drone thing, and they say at the end of the rodeo back in June, they're like, hey, we're going to put $1,000 ribbon on the horn of a
Oh,
I remember
We're gonna
this.
send him out.
Jeez.
So-
Yeah. Oh boy.
So our man Josh,
Gosh.
he thought that they meant like a small, going to send like a cow or just a little small steer.
Yeah.
No, they released a 2,000-pound full-blown bull with a flank on his back, and he was not happy. And Josh was a little surprised when he was standing in the middle of that arena and that thing charged at him.
You remember the guy that came the closest? I think he actually may have touched the horns a couple times. That the littlest guy of the bunch.
He definitely touched the horns with his body if he got flipped over that bull.
I remember I was standing there and I looked over and I was like, "Is that Josh? Like, what's he doing in there?"
I was sitting over there with you, and I thought, is he just kidding with us? Is this like, oh, we'll make them laugh? And then he started running after
He
it.
actually like put some effort into it. Like,
100%.
I think he thought
Was he
he
in
had a
flip-flops
chance.
too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flip flops.
I think he thought he had a chance.
Well-
He quickly figured out that those chances were pretty slim.
Well, I had heard he'd lost a bet and owed somebody $1,000. He said, this is my chance.
I'm about to pay it right now.
This is it.
Well, he about got knocked 1,000 feet in the air by that bull too. So
Talk about what's in the background here behind us.
So
A
right
little
here,
bit, yeah.
right here back behind us is, I think it's 2.2 miles of racetrack, and you can see about 80% of it right here in this one shot. There is a loop that kind of comes around to the side of us. But I can tell you this, I got the opportunity to race my good friend right here,
yep.
Matt.
Yep.
Called
We
that
stole
racing?
Carson.
We did that.
We stole Carson Vale's race cars, and we had a good time. Shots video. Y'all can go check that out on our YouTube and some
Yep.
other places. But racetrack is a little scarier than I thought it was going to be.
You know, like one of the things for me that I think I learned from when we went out that day, like sitting up here, we announce it, we call, we see, and everything, but you don't understand how many blind corners there are on the track because of the elevation. You know,
Yep.
the elevation plays a big part
You're
in it.
jumping up and into a corner, and you may not be able to see that turn. You got to know where it's at. So, in my opinion, this track will be hard for a first-time person that didn't get a bunch of practice laps to just
Yep.
come out and dominate. You may come out and do well. You may come out and you may win, but it's not going to be without a fight. This is not the world's easiest course, but I will tell you, it's probably one of the funnest.
Yeah, it's
I got to tell you right
definitely
now,
fun.
all the off-road parks or off-road tracks I've been to, this has got the most elevation change.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of maybe Unadilla up in New York when we ran there in Shores off-road. But, the elevation change is just phenomenal. Right off the drop of the gate, going up into turn 1, and then you got the Barbie Jeep hill.
Yeah.
I
I'm
noticed
excited
they
for
put
Barbie
carpeting.
Jeep. Yeah,
They put carpeting out there, huh?
You know,
That's actually a brand new sod. That's some.
Really?
We brought in some really nice thick Bermuda. We've been watering it, keeping it clean. And, man, it's going to change the game for Barbie Jeep. We're going to see speeds we've never saw before. Made the water pit twice as deep. We've got some mats we'll roll out right before it starts. We'll roll those things out. Got some sponsors stepped up and wanted to be a part of the Barbie Jeep, and it's going to be the best one to date.
Did you talk him into getting into it yet?
man, we have to announce it, so I think you should do a demo run for us, Scott.
There it is.
Scott, if you haven't noticed, the theme for Visions is we're volunteering you for all those things.
I know.
Bull riding,
You're 2 for 2,
Barbie
yeah.
Jeep.
And I'm the oldest guy in the broadcast team, and it's like,
man.
how did this happen?
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
So-
then we're like, it's for everybody. Look, Scott could do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got nothing. For that.
Yeah,
I have no
yeah.
comeback for that.
He's going to do it.
Yeah,
I'll build your car
Yeah.
for you. Actually, Tripp built everybody's car. Tripp and the team, they were out here early. They came here last to get ready for Visions, as well as all the on-hand staff and
That's
a lot of other people. They put together some Barbie Jeep cars. We've got like 24 already put together. We got 10 that were left over, and then everybody else brings their own. We're probably going to have the biggest entry we've ever had in Barbie Jeep.
Is there like a contest within the contest, too, as far as being decked out Jeeps or costumes or something, too?
It matters to me. I
Yeah.
normally pull a few $100
we
out
throw a little
for,
bonuses for
for
that.
the off-road syndicate. I think Doomswell gave something away one time.
Yeah,
They were
360 and Doomsville, we threw some
Yeah.
money in on some best crashes.
We sure did.
You know,
And,
we support that.
there was a couple of young girls up there that were just hanging out, having a good time. It was like, we want to go down. We were like, where's your Barbie Jeep? And they're like, no, we just want to race down it on foot. And it didn't turn out good for them.
I think they regretted that decision
They did.
pretty heavily.
They did.
That was the road rash incident?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
bad. But you know what? They wore it with a smile on their face. They still had a good time. It hurt me watching it. And
Hey, guys dig scars.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. right.
I mean, I don't know. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Girls, if y'all are listening, bravo. You really
Great show.
Really,
Great show.
You really put a show on, and you're way stronger than any dude I've ever seen because you walked out of there without crying.
Truth.
And here's
I
something.
fell down walking up that hill and started crying.
Oh man, listen. I just had to walk up that hill and I started crying. It's so steep. They, like you said, with elevation change, that's 200 foot, and it's probably about a 60% grade.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Yep.
You can't drive up in a two-wheel drive truck at all. We tried it yesterday. Can't be done. We were hitting it at 50, 60 miles an hour. Gus, I'm sorry if we broke it, tore it up. That's on me. I'll send you an IOU. It's as good as cash. So
we're still in this 170 racing going on out here. Looks like we're getting our 170 limited heat number 2. We'll have them come in. A lot of these drivers, one of the things, just at home, so you guys are watching, kind of know what's going on. We're not really having a little bit of a delay. What we're doing is we're allowing some time for these drivers to switch because, a lot of times they'll run, multiple classes or things like that. We also are going to be doing some interviews with these drivers coming up.
that's right. So as we get a little further into this,
Yep.
we'll catch our winners and we'll interview those guys.
I think
You'll see that with Miles and I think
Tiffany
Tiffany
Stone,
Stone's
yeah.
over
Yep.
there, and they're doing a fantastic job hanging out. They're a few hundred
You know,
yards from us.
what we don't know up here until last round of racing, I was Tiffany down there doing the interviews
You
at
look
the side
like
of the track.
Tiffany.
You were Tiffany?
Yeah, you look like Tiffany.
I get
think
nice
so?
bushy brows, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a contest getting these kids to slow down when they pull off the track and get them to do a little loop-de-loop right where the camera is. They come in there, they're pitching it sideways, they're doing their Dukes of Hazzard thing, and it's like I kind of drew a line, put a log down where I want them to stop the whole night. Yeah,
that don't matter.
The adrenaline's flowing.
yeah.
Let's come off the track.
They have a mentality. They won. They can do what they want, and I like it.
There you see the in-car. And it looks like we're going to have these drivers that are coming down through the staging area right now. We'll get them lined up.
You see that list on the left side of your screen? That's who all is going to be in this.
That's
heat.
right. Thompson, Flores, Willis.
These in-car shots, I want to say hats off to the production team. I am loving it.
Yeah, that's super cool. I love seeing
So
that.
cool. We've been wanting to do that for a while, and they've made it a reality. And fantastic job. The work that these guys have put in, the work that everyone has put in for this whole event prior to coming out. This thing didn't just throw itself together. Weeks and weeks and weeks and literally years of planning The first vision took 3 years to plan, and of course this one was already starting to be pre-planned before we even had the other one, and we're already planning bigger stuff. And that's why I want to tell you about Legends. You know, later this year,
Oh yeah.
we've got the finals of the year. We got other race series will be here wrapping up their thing. The short course will wrap it up. NRA is going to wrap it up. And we're going to be doing some really cool stuff and having fun with our big event to close the year, Halloween weekend, with Legends.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Halloween weekend here,
Guess what?
guys.
I have a great plan for our Halloween
Yeah, that's
weekend.
that's where I'm going with this.
Have
dare I say?
have y'all ever thought about what if Trip Pullen was Batman,
Whoa.
the real Batman? And
Well, that's kind of scary though, because then that would make you Robin.
thus the red I'm wearing.
Oh my gosh.
I've already taken full persona.
Wait.
Batman.
He's not
Robin.
in costume. He would have to assume the identity of Bruce Wayne,
So
the multimillionaire.
Trip Pullen, Bruce Wayne, they're
Similar.
they're basically
Similar.
the same person.
guy. Yeah.
As long as he gets to drive the Batmobile and kind of come blaring out of a cave, I'm sure he'd be fine with it.
Be absolutely
Trip Pullen,
terrified to see
he-
Trip in the Batmobile.
He typically runs around screaming "boy dog," but for that weekend he's going to be the Bat Dog.
Bat dog.
Yeah, we've already got all this planned out. So my whole team is going to do Batman and Robin theme. I've got people like Aaron Presley will be the Penguin. I've got Aaron Casey's going to be the Joker because his hair's kind of already long. My wife, she's going to be Catwoman. Like we've got some things figured out. So
Dude.
I'm curious to know what
Hey.
Scott, Miles, Pam. Y'all need to get your theme together because
Hey,
you're
this
behind
is
the gun.
you're dropping the information to me at the last moment here, and it's like I'll come up with something.
But Halloween's going to be fun for real. No,
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard Brad was dressing up as Mr. Burns.
that was a good.
I might get thrown out of here after
Yeah.
that one. Brad, I love you, man.
Sorry, Brad. I did not put him up to that. Okay, all right. Matt, what are you going to be for Halloween? I mean,
You know,
Legends is going to be so big, so I need you to dress legendary.
That's what it's gonna take.
Same
some
costume
thought.
over both rounds of racing,
gonna
or both
take
days
some
of racing.
thought.
Now we can switch it up.
Yeah, I think you should. I think we should have multiple costumes.
Yeah,
You know, the whole time.
I think every time the live feed cuts and comes back, we should
be
a different
different.
person.
Yes.
I think that'd be fun.
We're gonna need a wardrobe department to help us with that.
Oh man! Oh look, we got them all lined
On the
up.
line.
They're sitting there lined up. Look how calm our in-car shot is. This is the calm before the storm.
That's right. We're about to see Tanner Thompson, Maggie Flores, Harper Willis, Alexandra Easton, Jameson Mandel, Grayson Poppert, Easton Helms, Declan Shields, and Chloe Hawks.
Oh, man, I love to see how many girl names is in this sport and
right.
participating. We're growing not only our kids class but also our female participation.
That's right.
Well,
All
green
right.
is out. Well, guys, we got 170s on the course.
And I hear them coming. They're roaring.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
We will get some updates here in just a second on the track.
Look, our in-car.
Look at that in-car shot.
He is definitely doing well right now.
You know, one of the things I want to discuss too, these kids, is they've been racing all season. Last season, you know, at wherever all the races they're doing. One of the things I've noticed out here today is everybody's been really clean on the starts, everything. Like
Oh,
these
the
170 drivers are
the
great.
sportsmanship and the way they've learned to race and race safely are awesome.
There's only one area in this track that I think you're going to see the contact in with these kids is in that tight 180,
Yep.
just past the finish line when they turn to the left again and go back out onto the course. A lot of the kids dive bombing into the corner,
Yep.
but the fast kids are hanging to the outside and going into the corner wide and coming out wide.
Carrying a ton of speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Keeping that momentum up. Yeah.
There you see the leaders on the track. Looks like Easton out front, Mandel in second, Shields in third, and there's our man Tanner Thompson in the fourth position. Just as we said it, look at that little bit of a love tap right there from the 158.
Here we go. Here's that
Making
corner
the
I was talking.
move.
Oh man, that was nice and tight,
Yeah.
but clean.
Man, I'm telling you, the racing right here is great. Look at that 1, 2, 3, 4 stacked right there.
Shields making the move, getting up there in the front. So you got Shields, Easton, and Mandel 1, 2, and 3. And I'm telling you right now, I know that 21 of Tanner Thompson running in the fourth spot. He's going to try to make some moves.
So who is that with the in car? You know? Do we know who's running the in-car?
I think it's your second place right now as your in-car, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm watching him. Every time we get that camera angle of the in-car camera, it amazes me because that tells me the track is in perfect condition. He's got his visor up.
Yeah.
He hasn't popped it down yet.
Track's good right now.
The track team and all the people that prepare this, including his team, they've got a special formula and a method to the madness on how they get into this kind of texture and then how they hold it and how they maintain it depending on temperatures and wind and usage.
He should come to Legends as the dirt god.
There you go.
He's got that secret sauce.
Yeah,
he walks around. Well, he's not walking anywhere right now, but
he's limping around. He's got shock therapy crutches. Literally, they have shocks.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. He's all set up.
Look at this. I want you to look at the speed of these
Such
cars.
a cool shot. 7 FPV as they go through that MRT finish line right
there. This is the hardest turn, in my opinion.
It's a full
hairpin.
Yeah, I mean they're doing a full 180 right there.
Look at the speed he carried through there, but he went too
way wide. Made a move on the inside.
Oh,
52. Next time make it happen.
Man, come on, 52.
Next time around, guys, notice because that on the entire course, that one corner right there, right at that tight 180, there's a little trough right there, kind of, if you want to call it that, a little dip in the ground.
Yep.
And water has a tendency to collect there from wherever they're watering the track, and it comes down there and sits, and it's like a big puddle. And the kids have to read that right, tight down to the inside to go.
52 with the big move on the inside of that turn.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Holding that inside line, able to get around and move up in
What's
to
a
that
good
next
racing,
position.
how he set that turn up inside out.
Yeah, these kids are on the gas right now. This is 170 limited, 6 to 8, heat number 2. Right now, Shields out front. Shields trying to get that top gate pick coming into the main this afternoon. Definitely want to do that because when we come back this afternoon, there will not be heats. Everybody's going to be on the line. Everybody's going to go at the same time, so it's critical.
Whether it's 2 rows, 3 rows deep, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They all take the green flag.
They all go at the same time.
At the same time, no waves coming off, 1 wave, 2 waves. No, it's all together, yeah.
Yep.
Look at the visor's still up.
Yep. Charging right there. I think Shields is way out in front. Shields turning a really, really fast lap up there.
So it looks like we're on lap, 4 of 5, is it?
Yep, 1 lap left.
Yep.
Shields leading the charge. Mandel. And look at that. Tanner Thompson made the move. We knew he was going to do it. He's moved into that 3rd position. Tanner's super fast. Tanner's also a Mid-America Outdoors ambassador in the 170 class. Super stoked to have him. Great sportsman, great driver, great family.
No, for the fans at home that don't really know what Mid-America ambassador is, what does that entail?
So we have some ambassadors here at the park in different classes, things like that. They represent the park. They represent sportsmanship, driver, skill, etiquette, everything out here on the track. They represent the park with class, and they have been handpicked. It's an honor to get that ambassador program label for sure.
Without a doubt, it's something to work towards, and it keeps everybody, we want to highlight people, and we want to help partner with people that are going to be positive for the growth of the sport, that's going to have the right sportsmanship, that's going to encourage others to come be a part of it and set the right example. And it's a great program that's put together, for sure. All right.
Well, checkered flag is out as they cross the line.
Yeah, we got them coming out right now. You can see all these other flags out on the course right now. We're giving you a shot, just showing you some of the marketing flags. And also the knockout hill, that was the start line. You were looking at the start line, and it will run and come over and jump the creek. It's about a 45-foot gap now.
Yeah, you and I did the announcing last time on that, and it was entertaining. You see my buddy Cash LaCroix again out there.
Man, you'll see Cash out there. You're going to see a lot of the top guys, and we even got some new guys that have never raced before that came all the way out because they want to be a part of this knockout
I'll admit,
race.
I'd never seen that before when they were jumping that gap. The landing area compared to the takeoff area is probably 4 feet higher, and still, these guys are doing no problem.
Oh, yeah.
That distance. I was just amazed.
They're not going to back down from
Well,
that.
guys, it sounds like we might have an interview up top of the hill.
Yeah, soon, they're trying to get them over there, too.
Well, you're going to try to wrangle
it
this winter. I know they're excited. They just had
Yeah.
great heat. This is going to seed them well when they start going into their mains and all those things. And Man, can't wait to see who we got over here.
Declan Shields, I think. Who we got up there? We ready for him?
It's gonna be 190. Sorry, 190. Not the winner. The winner left.
So looks like we're gonna have a nice little chat with Alexandra Easton.
Oh yeah.
Excited for this one. They're getting all set up there.
Yeah, I think the winner actually had to get back. I think they're in another class and they're prepping another car, so they had to move on. So we are going to catch an interview and see how this goes. Looks like we finished 6th in this round. Had a 4-lap, like a 5:25.992. So I want you to look at how close these scores are for the time. And I mean, we're talking about just a couple seconds separation after a 5-minute race, and you've got 1 or 2 seconds. We're talking about
Close.
that is so close. We're talking about one blip of the throttle, one blowed out corner, and you're positioned down.
Yep.
Hey, Matt, didn't you pick up one of these 170s just recently?
Yeah, I did. We were talking about that earlier. I got my little man. He's 3. He'll be whipping around in one of these things right now. He spends a lot of time with Mom driving that thing, and him in the passenger seat screaming, "Go faster!" But his day's coming, man. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to be one of these race dads out here. You know, cheering my man on.
Soccer dad.
Soccer dad.
Hey, I can tell you this. You'll make one heck of a race mom.
I believe that.
Do you bring snacks?
I do, always. I make
like
a
it.
mean spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah. Come
I'll
on down to
be
Texas.
So there's
I
your
will
second day
tell you that.
costume for Legends. Chef Boyardee.
Oh, Chef Boyardee.
All right, listen. We've got him up there with Alexander. I'm going to throw it to you, Miles.
So I'm down here with Alexandra Easton. You just got off the course. How much fun did you have out there?
It was pretty fun, except I got into a big mud puddle and got past because I couldn't see.
Got a little mud in your eye, but you kept going. I do see your helmet's a little dirty, but it's a lot of fun out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about Mid-America Outdoors?
I don't really know. Probably the jumps, but it's my first time here. So.
Oh, this is your first time here. Have you been all around the park yet?
Yeah, I have.
Awesome. This place is awesome, isn't it? Is it your favorite race course to come to?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to your parents. Alexandra, have a great time racing and enjoy the entire park, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. So we'll send it back up to you guys.
All right, so we are already into our next heat. We did have a little bit of a rollover right there. Safety crews are working on that, but everybody else got out of that.
Look at this.
clean.
3 wide. 3 wide going. Look at that diving into the corner right
holy.
there.
Hey, these cars are moving.
Yep, 170 limited. And this is 9 to 12, heat 1. So Kennedy Singleton, Connor Stowers, Tillman Ewing, Wyatt Cotter, Cole Warner, Ella Warner, and Jennifer Owens out on the track right now in heat 1.
Like some family racing in this class.
That's right. Cotter leading the charge right now. Owens in second. It was like Warner. is in
Oh,
Whoa!
man. Good night. That was so close. Went a little too wide on that corner. Almost snuck underneath, but I imagine if they stay in these positions, that'll be set up for the next round.
Yeah, you learn a little bit every lap, right? Like when you're following somebody, you see what they're doing on the track, and you typically try to size them up, find your spot, and make that pass. So everybody that's not in the lead is learning every lap. Somewhere to get faster, somewhere to make a move. But Cotter out front, Owens and Warner 1, 2, and 3 on the track.
So I met some of the guys with the Cotter boys.
Yeah,
Yep, they're from California.
Cali.
Yep, they come down this morning. I was having a conversation with their spotter. He has a history in NASCAR and circle track, dirt track. They still do some of that stuff and travel around. They're familiar with this area because of the Chili Bowl and Tulsa and those areas. But they brought all these kids. I believe they brought 5 young men. I assume they're men. They're the Cotter boys. So I thought that maybe
That's right.
more. But I believe they brought 5 or 6 rigs out here, and most of them are all 170s. I think there may be one that's a little bigger, but they're out here having a good time, and I'm going to go hang with those guys later.
That's right. And right now on the screen, you're getting to see Cotter and Owens.
They're battling.
They're battling.
Look at that. Both of them made a really clean turn right there. So it may not look like much at home, but that corner has a divot in it,
Yep.
and it's wet, and it's hairpin, and you're racing into that corner around 40 miles an hour.
Right. The other thing to think about with these corners, too, is you watch the line selection on a lot of this. You'll start noticing on the track areas where they push a lot of that dirt and that fluff out to the outside. So sometimes when you get far outside and that stuff, you'll kind of get trapped in it and kind of lose a little bit of speed there.
So right now, this early in the day, the fluff's not as serious. By the end of the day, if we don't go out there and do a bunch of track maintenance, that fluff will be a few inches deep. A few inches deep with your front tires cut, you're sliding. That's just all there is to that. Or your tires are spinning, you're going all the way around. And we see that a lot right there in front of the rock area where we did have the rollover with Singleton. In this race, the fluff gets out there, you may be going wide, or you get blowed out and you get pushed out, and you get that fluff and you just spin out right there.
That's right. Still on board, it looks like. Owens out in front, made the move. There's that 125 right there. White flag is out as you see him go through the MRT finish line. What a good race right here. Owens was charging, ran second for a bit, finally made the move and got around Cotter.
Yeah, so, man, this definitely has been a very tight race. Out of all the heats, this has been a pretty aggressive heat.
They're all still right there together. Look at this. They come by.
I agree.
Everybody's stacked in tight. 170 limited. 1 lap left. We'll see if Owens clean track out front. Hold on.
You can't make any mistakes. Can't blow out any of those corners because look right there at that shot.
It tightened back up. Owens had a little bit of breathing room, but not anymore. Cotter's on the gas.
Well, with this being the white flag,
Yep.
he knows there's nothing to hold the car back for right now. This is time to push.
Yeah. This is when you hang it all out right there. You want to. Last lap matters. A lot of passes here. In our time of announcing, we've seen a lot of passes happen literally in the corner before the finish line.
So the corner before the finish line is definitely my favorite corner because what's cool about where we get to sit, we're blind.
Yep.
They go in, and I'm just sitting on the other side, just anxious to see how they come out the other side. All right.
Owens, Cotter, and Warner still 1, 2, and 3 on the track. 170 limited. Checkered flag is out.
We'll see if we can get a shot over and catch them as they're coming through the finish.
Yeah, we'll see if they catch.
You can see some of them headed up the hill there. That's a wide-angle shot. As they come in, you can see the start line way back there in the background on the left, and on the right-hand side, you saw the MRT finish line. So that was a pretty cool shot. And we appreciate
112
MRT for stepping up to the plate and being the official finish line of MAO short course racing.
That's right.
All right, these brands that are up here in this right corner, you'll see names like High Lifter right now. You'll see them rotating out, and Rigid, and a bunch of really great companies. Check them out. Get on their websites. If you're looking for a product for an upgrade for your rig or whatever it may be, partner with these guys first because they're bringing you this production today and this sport, and they are investing back into the sport.
That's right. Support those that support us for sure. So you see Race Line up there. You'll see a ton. Top brands in the industry, all of them out here at Mid-America Outdoors for Visions.
Without a doubt.
They're really utilizing this facility and this week's racing as they're probably their premier activation opportunity. You know, a lot of the companies will go to Crandon Labor Day weekend because that is the premier off-road race in the country.
100%.
This one right here, this weekend, or this week I should say, is equal to attendance-wise, racer number-wise. There's probably more racers signed up to race here in all the different classes than what they have at Crandon. I think Crandon probably have 240. It sounds like
one of the races.
Yeah, it sounds like Miles has got one of the racers up at trackside. Miles, who are you talking to?
We are down here with Wyatt Cotter, fresh off his heat race, and you took the checkered flag. How much fun did you have out there, buddy?
The track was really fun. Like some of the jumps, I would bottom out, but most of it was super fun.
And it looked like you had a great battle all the way till the end.
Yeah, I did.
So normally we do our heat races one day and our mains the next, but today's back to back. So you got to get back to the pits, get it all shaken out, and get back out there for the main event.
Yeah, let's hope I do good.
Yeah, and I was standing here chatting with you, and I just kicked something down here. What are all these weights about?
My car was too light for this, so I had to add a whole bunch.
Yeah, I love it. It's a super tiny single-seater, but you're out there running hard with the young guys and gals, having a lot of fun out there. So best of luck. Who helped you get in here today?
My dad, James, Brad, April, Hoosier, Simpson, Speed Strap, Roll Design, Cotter Boat Rentals, Rugged Radios, RWC, and Cotter Boys Racing, MPI, and Brad.
Well, Wyatt, what a great day. I'll let you get back out there, get you cooled down, and have a lot of fun. Wyatt, good luck. Have fun, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Joey, Matt, take it away.
Man, I can tell you this. What a great interview with that young man right there. You can tell he's going to be a seasoned veteran one day, already conducted himself as a professional. I'd like to welcome someone to the show. Scott, tell them who we got up here with us.
Mrs. Pamela Hall, come on down. You're the next contestant on the Mid-America Off-Road Short Course Series.
How's it been going out here? I was over at Rock Bouncers, now I'm over here at the short course. I love to call those guys the Tiny Tots. So how's it been going over here today?
Pretty good, because while we were all up here having a good time, we got a little race on the track.
Right, I love it. Look at those guys out there. I mean, it's so cool to see them out there, the future of our sport. I love these races. These are actually my favorite, the kids' classes.
Hey, check, I've been noticing all the heat races, the flags on the left side or right to the right side of the names. We got one up there finally that is not an American flag. Guess who that is?
You tell me who it is.
It's Warner. The Warner, the Mighty Mullet. I call him.
The Mighty Mullets.
Just,
awesome.
Just moved into first position is what it shows.
His family came over here just before the pandemic hit, and they have not been able to go home since.
Oh, man.
Australia is not allowing them to renew their visas at one point, or to open up the country for them. They were telling me, this was probably about 6 months ago, we were at a race, and I was talking to them about the situation, and they could have gone home, but they've been in exile for 6 months in Sydney. Then when they go to the state of where they live in Australia, they'd have to stay in that state for 6 months before they could go home. So they're going, that's a year. We might as well just stay here in Phoenix. So they did. 2 years later, after 1 year of being here, they're still in the States.
I believe I met them at the worlds that they had in Laughlin.
Probably, yeah.
That was their first race here. But yeah, these kids, this is their heat races, or is this their main
Yep,
events?
they're still the heat.
The heat races, okay. And who have we had so far up there getting those top spots?
Man, it's been a variety. What we just saw in that last race was some of the Cotter boys battling amongst themselves. We got some Cotters in here. He's running in second. So we were talking about these guys. It's a group of young men from California coming out here. And, man, clearly they've got a good program going.
There's a couple of race teams in the 170s that were coming out here right from Victorville. From the gas race, short course race in Southern California this last weekend.
And then on screen is Case Beeman, I believe, correct?
Case is one of my favorite racers. What a great kid. He one time gave me $10 to let the air out of St. Peter's tires. That was Case who did that. He never paid up either, so.
Oh, I guess I think he owes you some money then, doesn't he?
Nope, took the air out of his tires today, so we'll see how he finishes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm already having a great time out here at Visions. Like I said, we're really just kicking off the race, and I've been here for a few days. If you're listening to us, there's still tons of stuff going on throughout the rest of this week. You can 100% come out here, and you can join us still and enjoy the rest of Visions. We got 3 more days to go.
You know, and one thing we haven't really mentioned is the fact that the fans that are in the area, live in the area, can come here. You can walk the pits. You can meet these racers. We've got some of the best off-road racers in the world on site here at Mid-America this week. They've got hero cars. You can get pictures and autographs. I mean, heck, Vaughn Gittin Jr. is here right now. One of the premier drifters in the world, as well as everything else that he gets behind the wheel of, yeah.
But look at this race going on right now on screen. These little kids, they have to learn how to hold that line for sure at a young age, because these kids are definitely moving up into the larger classes, and it's just great to see them out here on the short course right now.
There's the white flag. They just passed it. Here's that tight left-hand 180. You can see there's standing water. The kids, you just, for whatever reason, that's where the standing water ends up staying. It doesn't soak in. I think it's the low ground, so the water kind of comes down and collects right there. And some kids have figured it out, and some are still struggling with it. But it looks like Warren has still got the point. Our lone driver from Australia. I wonder if I should go see if he's got any Vegemite.
What is that?
Remember that song?
No.
It's really bad. He gave me a little jar of it at one of the races earlier this summer. It doesn't even smell good. I won't try. He won't try it.
It's an Australian, like, I don't know, not delicatessen thing, but it's like an Australian thing that everybody likes.
Is it not like a butter, but like a peanut butter or something? I don't know.
Sounds like one of the cars on the track are not running 100% right now. But this car right here that we got on the screen now is moving.
I would have to venture to bet that he has got more laps around the racetrack
That was
than
in checker.
than any kid his age in the country. I mean, he
Connor
races
Beeman.
multiple series.
So Warren,
Yep.
Cotter, Beeman. That's your 1, 2, 3 in that round.
And they haven't done any change-ups to the track. It's the same track that they normally run. A lot of these kids, a lot of them raced last weekend, like Scott was saying at the gas series. Some were racing down at a series in Texas, and it's like there's racing. These kids are getting racing every weekend, no matter where they're at, and it's really cool to see them come here to Visions.
Some kids play soccer, some kids play t-ball, baseball, whatever, and it just seems like because of this class, this series is growing exponentially. Gives the kids another opportunity of something else to do besides a stick and ball sport.
Yes, so that was Dexter Warren in that number 1 position.
So it looks like Tiffany's going to do our next interview.
Haha.
On 45, gives us 1 minute to set it up.
So it sounds like they may have
Stone.
may have Dexter down there trackside right now. We'll send it down to them in just a moment. He's got to get his helmet off and shake his hair out and get that bushy hairdo of his, the mullet, out so the fans can see.
Hey, I like it. Pantene Pro V may pick one sponsor.
That's awesome.
So we got a lot of more racing. So if you're watching at home, we're just showing the 170 stuff right now. But don't forget, we have like 13 other classes of short course racing that's going to be going on over the next few days. We have hill climbs, knockout. All right, well, I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and I'm going to send it up there and see what Tiffany Stone has for us to check out.
A big congratulations to you, Dexter. How's it feeling out there right now?
It felt good. A couple little potholes, but it's fine.
And talking about that, obviously, these are just the heats. We've got the mains in a little bit. You got to look at the track out there. It's a little dusty, but the wind is there, and that's probably keeping the dust out of your face. How are you feeling, though?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, it was a little bit dusty, but there was some wet parts. It was a nice track.
Awesome. Well, I know you got a few people you want to thank.
I would like to thank Extreme Machine and Fabrication, DX Star Racing Gear, and that's all.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you get back there, get ready for the mains, okay?
Thank you.
All right, back up to you guys.
Well, just like that, we get the green flag up. Next heat race is already on the track, guys.
Yes, it is. They are really getting after it out here. Everything has been smooth so far. Everybody's staying safe and having a good time.
So this is heat number 7, I believe. Is that correct?
That is correct. This is heat number 7.
There's 5 cars out on the track right now. Looks like there's supposed to be 6 entries, though.
And it's the 170 limited 9 through 12 age groups. So the different age groups that they have out here in these classes. The limited class, they can do a little bit of modifications on those, but not many. But now, Joey, you have a couple little girls. Are they interested in getting out here and racing with these kids?
Yeah, I think my oldest is probably going to participate in some stuff next year in the stock class. And
how old is she?
She is 7 years old. She'll be 8 by the time we start next season.
Nice.
So
That's
she's
got to be
gonna having
exciting.
some fun. She's out there hanging by the pool with my wife and my mother and father. And they're having a good time, enjoying everything that Mid-America has to offer right now while we're out here enjoying the races.
I know, and I was saying I came from hill climb. You were down there too, Joey. That was awesome to see. Talking about, youth classes, we had, Cash LaCroix. He was killing it out there today. Won both of his classes. He'll be going into it tomorrow, but he's also racing the side-by-side series as well, so he's getting a lot of seat time in himself.
But not only that, something cool that Cash did today is he rode with Justin Will's daughter, and they rode together, and I didn't even know it while I was on the live feed, and I was just getting tickled. I was like, oh, she's taking a passenger. Well, it was Cash, and she did amazing.
It was last minute. I was standing over there by his car, and he goes, I'm going to go get in that car. Will you let her know? And so I ran over there and told her, and she's like, thumbs up. So I asked.
I'm sure it made her day, and she has so much personality. She's awesome.
Well, and that, too, it's like if they could have had a communication, he could have given her some pointers. I mean, he's obviously an amazing driver.
I think she had it.
Yeah.
She had it locked up, so he just sat back and enjoyed the ride.
Yep, and he had some fun with it as well. And right now we have, who is that? That is Jackson Mandel in that number 1 position. Connor Power in number 2. Oh, and it just changed up a little bit. Mia Cotto in that 3rd position right now.
Man, oh man, this track is just, I can't believe how good it's holding up. Just the texture, the dust has stayed down, everything has stayed slicked up. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we brought it up the last race, when the kids out there on the racetrack while they're racing are out there on the track with their visors up, that kind of tells me that's an indication the track is pretty damn perfect. I mean, there's got to be something flying up in the air, but these guys were racing with their visors up, Pam.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is they're going into the water area, and the tear-off sometimes, they accidentally will grab a tear-off.
No, they aren't flipping it up because they can't see. They started the race with the visor flipped up and never popped it down. So that's what I meant. It's like the track is in perfect conditions.
Yeah, and the track, they've been out there prepping the track for the past few days. It's been lots of work. I've actually been here. Tomorrow will be a week myself that I've been out here helping do whatever I can help with, because this is such a large event, and I wasn't out here at Mid-America for Visions, and I'm so glad I'm here this year because it's a lot of fun so far, and it's just beginning. Today is day 1 of Visions 2022, so if you're out there and you're posting pictures and watching the live feed or whatnot, make sure you just hashtag out there Visions Off-Road. That's what we're using, and tag us, at Mid-America Outdoors, tag us on Ultra4 USA, and we will hopefully be able to repost whatever we're seeing.
So we've had multiple heat races to this point. Obviously the largest field of 170s that we've had all season long because of the weekend that it is. What is the final count going to be as far as entries in the main event, you think?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the entry list for the short course race, but I overheard a number of like 155 as of yesterday. I personally know I did not put my child's entry in until last night, so there's one more to add on. I might actually hop out on the race course myself.
That's where I was going with this.
So
we'll there's see. A story as we let's see how many laps we have left.
We have the checkered flag right now.
Checkered flag, there we go. So as this heat race, our drivers cross the line.
And that is Jackson Mandel that took that number 1 spot just now.
So
Jackson Mandel, Connor Power, Mia Cotto. And that is Damian Shamblin, Wyatt Cornwright, and let's see who that last one is. I need some glasses. Caden Graham.
Well, real quick, what's the story behind you getting behind the wheel for the first time in quite a while?
Well, we had a car built for Hank to finish out the amateur turbo class, but we have a family vacation that's overlapping this week, so he's not here for that race, but it was brought here, and I am going to possibly get in it for a shakedown and have a little bit of seat time in the car before Hank even gets it. But I don't know yet.
A pre-break. Not a pre-run, but a pre-break.
I'm not sure. It's a bolt check. That's what we're calling it. It looks like we have Miss Tiffany Stone over there. She's more than likely down there with Jackson Mandel. So let's take it away, Tiffany.
All right, Jackson, a big congratulations to you. You took the checkered in your heat race, but you're getting ready for the next one, so I'm going to make this really quick. How are you feeling right now, buddy?
Really good.
And talking about that, how's it feel to race in 2 separate classes today?
Really fun. More seat time.
More seat time, and I know somebody that says seat time is everything, so you already got a little look out there to get ready for the mods. I'm going to let you go, but who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, Polaris Racing, Car 1, SDPC Powder Coating, GSP, Hawk 9, Car 1, JMAR, Gates Belts, Butter, HMF, Anti-Gravity Batteries, Rugged Radios, DWT Wheels, Pepper Tuning, Havocs, and everybody else.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. You're going to hop back in. He's going to go race the mods class right now. Best of luck to you, Jackson. Back up to you guys.
And we're back, getting ready for our next heat race. And who do we have in the lineup there, Pam?
Our next heat race is going to be the 170 modified class. This class is one that you will notice a different speed change. The kids are going a lot faster, and I'm loving this. I was down actually having lunch just a few minutes ago, and I saw that there are in-car cameras. I love it that we can do that. Because we can see the kids driving, having fun, and it's just super cool, the technology that comes with all of this racing to see, not only on track but inside the car.
Well, they're just, they're having fun. But once that helmet goes on, I think they don't even think about fun anymore. They're just like every other racer. They get in that game mode. They get in that game face. And, we'll be able to, it's going to be neat that we'll be able to see the intensity of drivers out there as young as 6-7 years old.
Exactly. And we have, in the 170 modified class, we're going to have the number 63 of Code St. Peter, the number 57 of Caden Graham, number 52 of B.A. Smith, 56 of Avery Sides, the 310 of Mason Cotter, the 186 of Alice Infernal, 25 of Jackson Mandel, and the 11 of Wyatt Concrete. That is a stacked field of 8 cars that are going to be out there. And, right now I just said a couple names that were just in the last heat. So we have the kids, some of them are out here doing double duty in different cars, different classes. So obviously they have to take just a minute to switch over, cars, get the belts all buckled in, make sure, safety first. So super cool to see the kids out here doing multiple classes as usual.
Well, we've got a full slate of things from this point on for the rest of the week all the way through late Saturday night. So, Pam, what do you think? What's the next thing on the docket as far as activities here at Mid-America Off-Road?
Oh, there's just so many activities. I mean, we have a whole schedule.
I would just kind of want to worry about today right now.
Today,
yeah.
Well, later on we have the rodeo going on, which I'm super...
Bull riding.
So earlier I was over on the hill climb and I was talking with Bree on the live show, and she was asking what is our favorite event or not favorite, what event are we looking most forward to? And mine is the rodeo. I mean, I love racing. Racing's my passion, but rodeo is something I'm looking forward to, and that's tonight. I'm super excited about it. No, it's not that. I love the rodeo. I grew up, around all of it and stuff, so it's just something I love. But the kids racing, that's always my favorite race to watch. But today, though, the rodeo is the big event tonight. There's Low Cash is playing as well later this evening. There's just so much activities and events going on every single day here that it's a busy week, but a lot of fun.
And it's kind of like we're putting about 15 pounds of pumpkins in about a 3-pound bag.
Right.
And it's started already this morning, going all the way through tonight, like you said. Picking up right again early tomorrow morning. I think 8 o'clock. I think
9 o'clock is Hill
9
Climb.
o'clock?
So it's a repeat tomorrow of Hill Climb. They'll be doing the same thing that they did today, and they'll have their award ceremony. But today we will have the award ceremony for the 170 class at 5:30. We're doing all award ceremonies up by the pool. There is a stage between the pool and the concession area that you can eat in. So that's where the awards will be taking place to those that are out here watching the live feed from your air-conditioned motorhomes.
There's multiple food for the fans that are here, maybe watching us in the live stream. There's multiple food trucks that are here. You got Legends, the restaurant.
Yes.
Back at I call it the Clubhouse Pro Shop.
Power Sports.
There's lots of places where you can pick up something to drink, something to eat. There's no reason why you should be walking around hungry or thirsty. And in fact, with that being said, I'm going to state the obvious right now. Please stay hydrated, not only today, but the rest of the week.
Yes, for sure. We've all been doing that since we all been out here working working really hard to get this all set up for everybody. And there are still people that are not here. We have lots of racers for our Ultra 4 event that are not even here yet. So, I mean,
there's a race within a race right there, because this morning there's like, I know of 3 teams that are racing each other here right now.
Oh, really?
To see who would get first. Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
I don't remember what was on the line as far as the wager, but yeah, there's three teams. The race might be over now. I don't know, but I just remember reading about it this morning on Facebook.
That's pretty funny. I have been so not on my social media right now, and that's something we usually do because we talk about the racers and stuff. But it's been tough, but it's been busy, and I haven't had much time for it. So, but that's awesome that you saw that and kept up track with it. But look, you saw visor down, so it looks like they're going to get that green flag here in just a moment.
So what's our lineup look like, or did you bring it up already?
We already said our lineup.
Okay.
You can see in the background that's Code St. Peter. I'm not sure which
it says 170 limited in the upper left-hand corner.
No, I'm not sure which one we're looking at, though. There's not a name of the kid that we're looking at, so I'm not sure what
They're
car.
missing a marketing opportunity right now. There's no badging in the cockpit.
I'm not sure if this was a, hey, let's try this out, or if it was planned, but yeah, we definitely.
There's been an in-car on each class.
It's been super cool to see. Like I was saying, I was up there at Legends having lunch, and to see the kids up there, or to watch it on the big screen, because there's multiple screens up there. They have the large TV that's above the clothes and stuff are sold, and then inside the restaurant area there's more TVs. So I'm sitting in there, trying to keep track of what was going on as much as possible, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's in-car on these kids. It's the coolest view.
So it looks like 8 cars ready to take the green, and this might be, if I'm looking at the screen correctly, this might be the last heat race of the 170s.
There will be one more, because they are having 2 heat races.
All right, green flag is out. We're underway. Here they come from our right to left. Yep, it's that funny orange car again. Pulled the whole shot. I can see it from here.
That's orange. The orange one is St. Peter.
No kidding. Undefeated for 2022?
We shall see. Race season is still a long one yet, even though we only have a few rounds left. I love watching this, though. They don't, obviously, as we have spoken in the past, they don't go up that Talladega turn just because of horsepower. But these kids right here, looks like they might be able to make it up that.
Yeah, I mean, it might burn up the clutch trying to get to the top eventually. But, it's funny, last round of racing, interviewing St. Peter, it's like, this car is so fast.
Perfect. We just got word that the camera that we were watching in-car was Cade Graham. So
right now running third, it looks like.
Thank you for letting us know that. Caden Graham, he's in the number 57. That's a good number. We'll be seeing that on a car soon.
No, I was saying, like, on the last round of racing, I was doing the interviews for the winners over at the trackside, and I was teasing St. Peter. It's like, this car is so fast. Mm-hmm. If you win one more race, I'm thinking you should, without even consulting your dad, enter the Youth 1000 and take them on.
Now, that car can't keep up with the 1000, though. For sure. But this track, I love this track.
You are such a mother. It's all in fun. It's all in jest.
Look at that overall view of the track. I love that we can pan through with the drones and all the cameras all over race course. But back to track prep right there, you can see some moisture in the ground. They're trying to keep the dust down as much as possible. You have to keep up with the track. You can't let the track
stay on top.
Lose the track.
You got to stay on top of it. And they've been continually watering the track, part of the track that hasn't been used.
Right.
Even though it hasn't been touched yet, they keep watering it. They're doing laps on it, keeping it going. Yeah.
And we did actually use part of it. I say we. The National Rock Racing Association this morning, they were on part of the race course by the hill climb that we use for the larger cars. So, yeah, but they were back there watering, like you were saying, race course that's not getting touched right now by any race cars, just to keep up with it with this heat.
Yeah, there's a small army of huge equipment here this week to stay on top of this racetrack.
All right, so that is Code St. Peter in that number 1 spot. Jackson Mandel in that number 2. Mason Cotter in that number 3 position. Avery Sides in that 4th. And Allison Furwell in 5th. So lots of good times up there on the board, and they're definitely about a, let's see, 30 seconds faster than the last class we had. We shall see.
Yeah, St. Peter is just, he's been in a league of his own all season long. Part of it's the car prep, part of it's the driver talent. And the kid is so confident. That's half the problem when it comes to racing. I don't care what it is. Can-Am, NASCAR, drag racing. If you don't know if your car is going to handle this acceleration, if you don't know it's going to handle the next corner and not roll over, if you don't know those things, you're going into these situations timid.
Right.
Not full-blown aggressive on top of it. And right now, heck, since the start of the season, St. Peter has had that confidence. I'm going to go in this hard, I'm going to come around the corner that sharp, and this car's going to stick. And it does.
Exactly. And another thing I noticed about Code, too, he's pushing his limits. He's learning where he can push his limits. A couple races ago, he did have a couple tumbles over, but it's good to see him out there and, back out in the position he likes to be in right now is in that #1 spot. But seat time is seat time. A lot of these kids have tracks they can go ride between races. But then again, like we were saying earlier, some of them raced on the West Coast and some of them raced in Texas this past weekend. So
I'm kind of wondering,
seat time.
Kind of wondering right now if there might be some sort of issue with St. Peter because he's never had competition this close to him before. He's always had like 10, 12, 15-second gaps back to second. He's never had anybody this far close on top of him. Unless the rest of the field is starting to figure things out themselves.
That or maybe he, possibly trying to ease up on the car because they are finished already. So that 4 laps went by really fast. We do have one more class, though, that will be coming up next is in that 170 modified Heat 2 because they will make a total of 17 170 modifieds that are going to be out here racing this weekend. We had 170s earlier on this morning at the hill climb racing as well. So some of these kids are crossing over and racing the hill climb 170 class. Then they're racing the side-by-side championship series in the 170 class, and then Ultra 4 we will have a 170 class as well. So a lot of these kids
if you got the car, might as well. Yeah.
Right. I mean, if you're already here for one race, you might as well go ahead and enter all of them. Why not?
What would you give to have a squirt gun right now?
I don't know.
That'd be fun. I already got a picture of it.
They have squirt guns up at the pool.
That's where I was going with this.
There's actually going to be a water gun fight.
Water gun fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring your own.
There's a water gun fight.
Well, we got Sneaky Pete over here. He's got that wry grin on his face.
We said water gun fight, and he perked up real quick on that one. He's a water guy, though. He's always in the lake.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for get my boat back from the mechanic. See, he deals in multi-$100,000 boats. I just got this antiquated 99, just Tiffany. Tiffany's got our next winner. It must be St. Peter. Tiffany, who do you have?
All right, Code, big congratulations for you. Another top spot here in the heats. And you're actually out front right now. Round 5 mains are just about to come up. You're at the top spot. What do you think it's going to take to continue to get another win this weekend?
Push it hard.
And talking about pushing it hard, how's the track coming out right now?
Very smooth. That's it.
Also, the dust is coming up a little bit, but the wind's picking up. How does that help you? Do you like it when it's being able to have the dust get out of your eyes?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you get ready for the mains, buddy, okay?
Okay.
All right, back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Tiffany. We are moving on now, Scott, to the 170 modified class Heat 2. So we have 17 cars. We have the number 71 of Kennedy Singleton, the number 21 of Tanner Thompson, number 3 of Waylon Coates.
Maggie Flores will start 4th in that 47Y. Then we've got Wyatt Cotter in the 312, starting 5th, starting 6th. Michael Green in the 75. Riley Jones is out there, starting 7th and 36. Declan Shields in the 258. Starts 8th and starting 9th. Rounding out the field in the 530 is Briley Lutz. So should be just a moment away before taking the green flag. Track is clear.
And there are 9 cars out on course, so all 9 that are in this heat are going to be starting. So back to all the events here, and I was saying what my one that I wanted to watch. I know that you're around horses and stuff, so you're probably not super excited about a rodeo. But what is it that you're most excited to watch here?
I haven't seen Ultra 4 since King of the Hammers, and I want to see that again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Spending 10 days out on the lake bed, out in Lucerne Valley. You get all excited during the off season. You can't wait. Then by day 4, I just want to go home. But just hanging out with those guys, really, every one of them. Yeah, every one of them is a true character in their own sense, and fun to hang out with. Every single one of them. And this is going to be fun because they've been going to the lake bed for years and years and years, their entire career. Mm-hmm. I've been going to lake bed maybe 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. This is the first time a lot of them have ever been here, and I want to be like the fly on the wall and see their reaction when the first time they see Mid-America Outdoors.
Yeah, it's a completely different realm for sure. I mean, obviously we're not at the desert, so you don't have that, but there's just so much activity that goes on within this facility, and it's such a smaller scale.
Well, JT Taylor cut an unbelievable track, I guess, or course, but just the words I'm hearing more times than not, probably 90% of the time, if I'd have known, I would have done this. If I had known, I would have brought everybody. If I had known this or that, oh, yeah. Right. It's almost to a point where they want to buy a ticket to get their family here or run home real quick or, honey, get the van. Get down here, bring everybody, kind of thing. So, that's probably the neatest thing is seeing the first reaction for these, basically the Ultra 4 guys mainly.
Right,
that have never been here. Oop, shield goes down. Here we go. Yeah. It's serious time.
And I love the color of that cage because you know what? We don't know who that is right now, but when they go by behind us, we're going to know because it sticks out.
Ooh, you can see the little touching going back and forth with quick, fast jolts in the steering wheel.
Wow. This one's in a white car.
So I can see that 21 is running in that 3rd spot.
The 21 is Mr. Tanner Thompson. We had him up here he's a Mid-America ambassador, and he was up here with us on the live show one day, one of the races.
Ooh, Tanner's trekking out that 2nd spot.
So Kennedy Singleton in that number 1 spot, Tanner Thompson in that 2nd spot, Waylon Coates in that 3rd. Look at all 3 of them running neck and neck. These kids right now, they're learning how to drive into the dust. The dust is one of the hardest things to even try to drive through. I mean, I've done it, desert racing, and I know you've been around it too, Scott. So it's super difficult for these kids to be this young and learning that already. It's only going to improve their driving skills whenever they're out on a race course.
Here goes Thompson to the outside. Finds himself on the outside for that left-hander coming up that tight hairpin.
All right, so that is Declan Shields actually in that number 1 position, that Waylon Coates in that number 2, and Tanner Thompson's in 3rd.
Well, if we get an aerial shot of that corner one more time, I just noticed something I've never noticed before. It's not a true 180. It's kind of like a banana going into a super tight 180. So it's not just a single corner. It's like a soft corner going into a super sharp one. I never noticed that from our vantage point before until I saw it off that drone.
Yeah. Yeah, this course, it's a lot of fun. These kids, I've never really asked too many of them what their favorite parts are on race course, but a lot of them will tell you the jumps. I like the jumps. They don't have many jumps, but a few of them they do. There's one right there that we just saw, that Tanner Thompson, I believe that is. Or that's actually Declan Shields out there in that number 1 position.
Well, there can't be too many Declans out there, so I'm pretty sure Declan he clean sweep the weekend at the Gas Series this last weekend in Victorville. Remember he telling you a story about the little guy that was up on the podium and his little sister came up there with him and they hugged each other and he gave her his trophy and she gave him a big kiss. Little tiny girl.
That's super cute. I love it when the little tinies go up there and with their parents or their little brothers.
See, now there's what I was talking about before. You see, they go into a soft turn, then all of a sudden, really hard to the left.
And that's where these kids have to learn to keep traction in these cars, because these cars right here, they're not like the bigger cars that have that, the drive to come out of the corners faster. So these kids have to keep their momentum. And look at that in-car right there. The kids just learning how to drive and saw the wheel, driving through that dust. But we do still have Declan Shields in that number 1 position, Tanner Thompson in number 2. That is Wyatt Cotter in that 3rd position, Kennedy Singleton 4th, and Waylon Coates in that 5th position. This is also teaching these kids how to drift into the corners. That's how they learn to keep their speed a little bit.
It's always neat when you kind of check out. Every once in a while you get a chance to monitor or kind of check out what people are saying, and when the family members or friends or neighbors, whoever they may be, are checking in and cheering on their favorite driver and tuned in to watch them out on the track. That is so cool.
That is really cool. And I wish I knew the name of the kid that they keep showing on the in-car. I'm not sure. I can't see their number when they drive by us.
So this is a learning experience for the parents. Where are the stickers that go inside that car in the camera view?
Well, a lot of people will run on the top of their shield of their helmet. They'll run kind of like a window strip, not a window strip, but like a strip of tape or something to help keep the sun out of the eyes. And there are companies out there that will make those kind of little strips of stickers with their names on it, which is really cool because then it would be on their helmet. Obviously, they have to have their helmet on, so we would be able to see their name. But yeah, we have 1 lap remaining in the last heat race of the day in the 170 modified class. We have had 17 cars out on race course for this class in total between heat 1 and heat 2. And that right there is the 47Y. That is Maggie Flores that was on screen just now. Great drone footage of her.
So I'm not too sure how much of a break there'll be between the end of this race and the going back to the 170 stock main event.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I haven't been told yet, so I'm sure there'll be a little bit. Because I don't see anybody back in staging yet. That doesn't mean they're there though.
What they'll probably do,
they're not there, I should say.
I'm guessing they'll probably do some track prep. They'll probably water the course. So as we can see, there was a lot of dust that was going up in the corners. You can see that there's moisture on the track right there,
yeah.
But in the corners is where we'll need it.
So the checkered flag has come out, and our racers are pulling off the track, headed back into the pit area. I should say post-tech. They will be scaled and a few things checked.
Because they have to before they go on track.
A minimum weight.
And after they get off the track. No matter what position you finish in, you have to stop at the scales to check that. If not, sorry, but you got to. One of those things. Rules are rules.
So we got bull riding and
Low Cash concert.
Going tonight, yeah.
That is tonight. Right now, I drove by the pool to get down here to the announcing to our Nitto studio, and it was full. But it sounds like we have Miss Tiffany Stone down there with Wyatt Cotter, and she's going to give us a little bit of an interview, and then we'll be back here momentarily. So down to you, Tiffany.
He's getting out of the car. Just hold on for a second.
Wyatt, you're one of our young ones that's racing multiple classes. How are you feeling today again?
Really good. I got 2 wins back to back. I'm feeling really happy about that.
And going into mains, obviously, we always talk about how confidence, and you need that confidence, and having, like you said, the back-to-back wins on that. How are you feeling going into mains? Is there anything different that you want to try out now that you know exactly what the track is doing?
Well, there's a couple spots that I could probably change to make me go way faster, and hope I get first again.
Awesome. Well, who else would you like to thank again, once again, for helping you get into the mains and giving you a good starting spot?
Hoosier, Simpson, my dad, Brad, James, Speedstrap, Roll Design, DWT, Cotter Boat Rentals, Let's Go Brandon, and Dro, and that's it.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you, buddy. I know, Miles, you gave Miles a high five. Maybe if I give you one, too, we'll give you a little extra push going into the mains. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. Back up to you. Perfect.
Thanks a lot, Tiffany. And once again, congratulations to our top 3 finishers as That basically was the heat races that will adjust or set the starting order for the main event coming up in just a moment.
Exactly. And so there were a total of 9 heat races just now. And I'm not sure, Scott, are they going to let all 17 modifieds race? I don't see why they wouldn't.
Well,
but
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Here's the thing, though. We start talking about the multiple heat races, and all that was for just to determine starting order for the main event. Now we're going to be talking about rows, 3-4 rows deep. No waves going out onto the track. At one green, wait a couple seconds, another green for a single race. They're all going to be taking off at the same time.
It's a land rush start.
It's a true land rush start. Yeah.
Those are fun to watch, but they're always so nerve-wracking.
That's what this sport's about.
I know, but
after 50 years of Crandon International Off-Road Raceway, what do you think is when you hear the word Crandon, what do you think of right away?
Turn 1.
Turn 1.
Yeah.
The Forest Coney Potawatomi Turn 1. Yes.
That is not even ever being on that racetrack, watching that turn is such an adrenaline rush.
I love when I find out some of these Ultra 4 guys. 3 years ago was the first time they ran at Crandon, I think it was. I went down there with Shannon Campbell had raced there before in a pro light, so he knew what he's getting into. But Lauren Healy,
Lauren
Miller,
last year.
Eric Miller, some of these guys, I went down there to turn 1. I went down to the starting line, and they just stood there and looked towards turn 1. And you don't even see it because it disappears.
Right.
Out of vision, off camber to the right about 90 degrees. So, yeah. And they're like, this is what I got to deal with?
Right.
This is what I got to do? And, well, you know what? We're still not quite too sure what we're looking at as far as starting time for our main event. So let's take a quick break, check out some of our sponsors. We'll be right back with all of our 170 main events. And we're back. It's been a great afternoon hanging out with you, Pam. Looks like our shift is done for the moment as we get ready for our main events in the 170s. They're going to be coming out here with a stacked field, a huge field in every single class.
Yes, and we're going to bring Mr. Joey and Mr. Matt back in here to finish out the day, and then we're going to move on to the rodeo later on. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned in all weekend long. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces all weekend long, lots of park information. But we're going to bring Joey and Matt back in, so stay tuned.
If Joey looks like he is kind of tired, it's because he's been napping. Come on in, guys.
All right.
Back.
We are back.
I had to go water the grass really fast over at the Barbie Jeep downhill.
I hear you. It's looking great. I don't know if anybody's been able to see it in any of the drone shots, but it's probably the best piece of grass in all of Oklahoma.
I'm going for a Barbie Jeep downhill grass of the month.
Yeah, it's definitely maybe even a candidate for grass of the year.
Yeah. Man, we're back just in time for mains. All the main events will be coming up here just moments away. So what you saw earlier was heat races. Everybody was on the line. You might have saw heat 1, heat 2, heat 3 in the same class. But you know what? Not now. Not now. We're going to put them all on the line, and we're going to send them all at once. That is the way the main events work. So we'll get that started here just shortly. Stoked to be back.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited to be back. There's been some great racing, like I said, and we've had such a big class. We were able to come out here and start the Visions short course week, I should say. With this 170s.
That's right. So we'll get back underway here just shortly. Right now, if you're at home tuned in, check out all those sponsors scrolling in the top right of your screen right there. Go give them a follow. Support those brands. They support us. They're out here helping make this the best event it could possibly be.
Well, we still have a very big week to go, and we definitely have a stacked week of fun. We've been having so much fun. A lot of people were hanging out by the pool. We took a short break. We were out there talking and hanging out with some people and having a good time, and I'm here to tell you, I wish I was able to just enjoy this week and sit back as a spectator, but I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of it. But, man, I envy everybody that just gets to run around and see all the cool stuff and sit back and relax and enjoy it because, man, there is so much to do.
You had to mention the pool.
Man,
you just had to do that.
You know I did.
I'm going to be up there later. So if you guys are in the Lazy River, I'm coming.
I got some friends coming. Dustin Battle Axe Jones is on the way, and he's challenged me to a jort contest. So I'm trying to cut off some pants and see if I can't beat him to the jort.
I'm going to tell you the cheat code on that.
Okay.
So this is what you got to do: jorts and New Balances. As long as you throw the New Balances in
my
there.
Dad's here, so I'll just borrow his.
You can borrow his, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
And you know what? I would also recommend wear that same outfit when we go water the Barbie Jeep downhill grass. You know?
I think my dad.
Socks also work pretty good.
Pretty sure Crocs and socks is the second choice, is what I'm hearing.
Crocs and socks?
Crocs and socks.
4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive?
I like to keep them in 2 just in case you need to get out of them quick.
Mm-hmm.
No need to be in 4, really. This is a very manicured place. There's no need for 4 here.
I mean, I like to put mine in 4-wheel drive when I'm coming up these hills with the rocks and stuff, you know, but outside of that, I think we're good.
What do you think's more dad-like, Crocs and socks or the tall, mid-shin white socks with New Balance?
Well, I think it's kind of, you got to have the jorts, the New Balances, and the white socks to really pull off the full Rad Dad.
You could do a pair of cargo shorts in there.
Ooh, you could.
Nice pair of cargos.
What about some mandals?
You know,
Some
every
man sandals.
dad needs some accessible shorts for just random things.
That's
Small
right.
screwdriver, Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
Change. Peppermints.
Not for keys. You keep those on like one of those key hooks on your belt loop, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably got about 250 keys and only about 7 things to open, huh?
And when I was the age of some of these 170 racers, I can remember sitting in school just thinking to myself, I can't wait to have a key ring like this janitor that keeps fixing the toilet. He's so sick, dude. He's got all these jangle.
He can go anywhere.
You know, his money don't jingle jingle. His keys does.
Nice. Yeah, we want to give a big shout out too while we're sitting here. If you're at home and you're watching Trophy Tractor, big shout out to them. They donated another water truck for us for Visions. We all know how much we like throwing water on the track, keeping the dust down out here, and making the best race surface possible. So big shout out to Trophy Tractor.
100% Trophy Tractor has got our backs, and there's a lot of places in the area of Jay, Oklahoma, right here at the home of Mid-America, that has pitched in and donated things, made things available, rented equipment, rented fencing. I mean, guys, I could sit here all day and I could just talk to you about, I'm going to be quiet instantly and let y'all see what's coming right now.
Well, this is not the mains. I got the message that we're going to have one LCQ. So this will be your 9 to 12 LCQ, and then we're going to jump right into those mains.
Oh, look at that. A Singleton car right there, isn't it?
There it is, pink.
360
Team
on the
360.
roof. Now, I'm surprised she is in LCQ. She's always so fast.
Well, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but this may be the race that she wrecked that car in earlier.
Oh, yeah. You
so
know what?
even more
she
impressive.
She races both cars.
Yep.
So I forgot about that. Okay.
So even more impressive is that, you know, if this is the same car that we saw earlier in that wreck, props to the team. They got over there and got some work done and got her back in that LCQ quick.
Oh, don't doubt that team at all. They come with a whole tractor trailer of parts.
They're ready. They're
Literally. And that's one of the best looking cars on track, thanks to
That's
360 wraps.
That's right. 360 Wraps, a park sponsor out here, helping us make everything look nice. Right now on the track, it looks like, I believe that's Conkright in the lead, Ewing in second, Smith.
That's my man Tillman Ewing. He's racing a Hyson. He's out there running hard. Smith right behind that.
Hyson's actually out here at the park this weekend. They've got a display up there in Vendor Row.
They have UTVs, four-wheelers, everything you can think of, they got it.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, it is some good-looking stuff, and I want to get on one of those four-wheelers.
That's right. If you're coming out here the next few days or whatever, you definitely want to check out Vendor Alley. There's a lot of really cool brands here. They got a lot of really cool setups, too, for you to actually physically interact with some of these really awesome parts and stuff that they make and provide for side-by-sides and short course racing, for Ultra 4, for all the good stuff. So check them out. You'll see a lot of those brands also scrolling in the top right of your screen at home. Give them a follow. They're the ones who support all the racing going on out here. So big shout out to all our sponsors. There you see them going down the spillway, the Ultimax branded spillway there.
Let me tell you about those guys. They are absolutely awesome. They're out here at every event with the best attitude, ready to help. All the racers, trail riders, always providing for the park. Top notch. Timken and the company Ultimax, 100%, probably one of the most supporting sponsors of Mid-America Outdoors.
That's right. And there you see that pink Team 360 car. That's Singleton charging.
We got a lot of different companies out here this weekend, like Shock Therapy. You got Nitto, Maxxis, MRT, a lot of tire companies represented. You got people like Seismic, Mob Armor, Pro Armor. Man, there's just so much out here set up. Off-Road Syndicates, their setup is sick, of course. Y'all have seen that before if you've been to the park or been to any of our 4 events. It's just absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Ultra 4 coming later this week. We really haven't touched on that much today, but we're going to be having some fun with that. Look at the big move.
Look at the move. Kennedy Singleton trying to take that outside line.
Boy,
door was closed right there, but
so proud of that young woman. She is killing it. I asked them when we did that
future
family
ahead.
interview, I said, who's the fastest? And they all were like, I'm the fastest. You know what she said? You'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said that. You'll see.
She. Confidence. It's key right now.
She's
Kennedy
fast.
out there showing us how to do it right now. She's charging, and I believe that's Owens. It's right in front right there. We'll see if Kennedy can set up. Kennedy's made some moves up here. We'll see right when they go through that MRT finish line and they make that hard U-turn right there, headed back out on the track. There's the aerial shot as you see him right there, and to make this hardcore left right here. We'll see what line choice. Looks like Kennedy's trying to hang it in tight right there while your leader going out wide trying to carry some speed. Looks like it paid off so far. Kennedy Singleton on the gas, though, right now.
I'm here to tell you, it's been some good racing right here. And
It
like we
is.
talked about earlier, she rolled this car. She's making it into the LCQ.
That's
She's
right.
getting after it.
That's right. Determined.
That's
you
right.
know, the whole team, Kennedy, all of them, they were determined to get there, and they are looking pretty good right now, running that second position on the track.
Yeah, we may have a little bit of scoring discrepancy. It may say first on the screen, it looks
Yeah.
like, but some of that may not have just updated just quite correctly. I do believe she is sitting in second physical. Oh, look. I just wanted to say he, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to say he and be incorrect because there's so many females participating, but whoever's in the front car right there, we're trying
It's
to...
119. That's Owens.
Yeah, it definitely is Owens. Went wide, and Kennedy's coming underneath. Oh, yeah. The MRT start finish right
Look
there.
at that finish line. Looking nice and sharp, MRT.
Oh, yeah. They are coming around through there. So you can see the track's just been holding good. The water truck's doing a fantastic job. It's been pretty even across all the events.
That's right. It's been good. I believe they just got the
Owens,
checkered right there.
Yeah, definitely did. Owens taking that top spot and looked like Singleton will be your number 2.
We're going to try to get them rounded up there. I'm not sure if we'll do an interview for this LCQ.
They're going to have to send them home so they can get ready for their mains.
So they're going to get them going. We're going to get everybody racked and ready. And then guess what? It's main event time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
main
right.
Event. Can't miss that.
We'll move through these mains pretty fast since we don't have any heat of these races. Everybody will go at once. So we'll move through the mains. And then shortly after this, we will have the awards at 5:30. Lace these 170 drivers up with some hardware. They got out there and did work today. This day was all about them. 170 action at its finest.
Man, I can tell you this. Biggest field of 170 racers we ever had right here at this Visions.
You hear
And
that?
you know what? I was incorrect.
What?
We are going to have an interview.
We are?
Yep.
Right now?
Yep, somebody's
Let's go.
up there.
All right.
Send it to Miles.
What a great main event. You ran a great pace all day long. You had a lot of fun out there. I'm down here with B.A. Smith. Run one heck of a show. How much fun did you have out there, buddy?
A lot.
So what was the wind started picking up. They just watered the track. Was that a little slick out there?
Yeah.
But you had some fun, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you did well in the heats. You did well in the mains. There's just action all over this course. What is your favorite part on this track?
I like the last turn because you get a lot of speed going down the big hill, and then it's fun to make sure you're going fast but not tipping over.
And do a little drift around that final corner?
Yeah.
What's your favorite amenity of the park? Is it the pool? Is it the concession stand? What is it out here?
The food trucks.
The food trucks, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. Well, lots of racing yet to come all week long. What is your favorite race you're going to watch this week other than racing yourself? We got rock bouncing, we got Ultra 4, we got the rodeo, we got Barbie Jeep. What are you thinking?
Probably the Ultra 4.
All right, we'll be, hey, while we're racing on Saturday, you want to come by the booth and chat with us?
Okay.
All right, B.A., good luck and have a lot of fun, and we'll see you around, buddy.
Okay. Bye.
All right, lots of fun. These young kids are having a ball out there. This is the future of our sport. I just love these young guys and gals out there having fun. So we'll do some more racing. Back to you.
All right. Well,
Thanks,
great
Miles.
job. Thanks,
Appreciate
Miles.
that.
That young man, he was ready to jump back in that car and get going, man.
He said, I need to go to the food truck and the pool right now.
There you go. There you go. Look, we got the
In-car
in-car shot. We got the parents down there helping them get staged up.
I mean, that's a Halloween idea.
Look at that shot right
know?
there. Checking out. There, Mickey Thompson.
Billy and his amazing staff in this short course racing. They're getting it all dialed and ready.
Oh, yeah, they are. That is the, so if you look to those rocks, we're going to slide those rocks out of the way, and we'll be cutting through with the knockout start line right through there, Mickey Thompson knockout racing.
Yep, that's that creek gap right there.
Hey, Robin, I'm trying to get Elise to bring me my charger. My phone charger. If you'll just tell her where I'm at, Elise. I know. Is he okay? Okay. Yeah, he's in the third race. No. He's in the third race. No, she's going to bring it. Just tell Elise where I'm at. She don't know where I'm at. All right, so we're getting some logistical things ready, and you saw the shot a few minutes ago. They were sitting down on the start line. All the parents was helping everybody get safety, and we'll see those parents come out and get on the track and get in their designated area for them to do their spotting and their radio communication, which is just below the shot you're seeing right now. So if the shot you're seeing right now with all the cool banners, with all the great sponsors in on there, that is a viewing area. It's a full cement, walled-off area that's got gravel in there, picnic tables, a concession stand. There's some portacles in there, fans, keeping everybody cool, and you can sit right there and you can see
everything.
The whole entire track, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, everything. You can see it all from right there. It's a great place to be. It's where a majority of everybody hangs out during the day, and they can hear us. We got our speakers set up down there so they can listen to what me and you were talking about up here, Joey. Hey, you know what? I saw something a minute ago, and me and you got to do this, because if we don't, I feel like we're going to get in trouble.
Yep. Tell me about it.
Well, I think that it would be in our best interest to wish Miss Tristan Robinette a happy birthday. Today is her birthday.
Well,
she's a hard-working part of this group out here at Mid-America Outdoors. Also
her job
part of
never stops.
Never.
Her job never stops, and she never quits, and she's a pleasure to work with. We're so excited about it. And we would like to take this time to sing happy birthday, and I'm going to let Matt is going to lead the full birthday song.
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
We lost our mic.
We lost everything.
We can't sing.
I can't sing. Turn it off. Cut. Do another shot. Look at how many kids is in that race right there. Stop.
What a game changer with the in-car cam right there. Like, that's so cool that we have that on here.
And I'm here to tell you, I love this this shot here. And
170 stock main event. One of the things that we said earlier, if you don't remember, you're just now tuning in from home, all of our heat races, we ran 4-lap heats. In the mains, we're going to bump it up to 5.
Man, we definitely have a full book of racing this whole week, and we still got a lot going on right here this afternoon. So we have definitely got a cool setup where we can see the whole track. And if you've never experienced seeing the racing in person at Mid-America, I highly encourage you, make a trip out here. It's not too late to make this trip.
You can still make it.
Yeah, you can still make it.
You could still make it if you left right now.
From anywhere where it's a 16 to 18-hour drive, you can still leave now and have a ball.
Plus, airports are close. All you got to do is fly in, come on over.
Tulsa and Fayetteville,
Yeah.
X&A over in Arkansas is about 45 minutes from the park. Tulsa's almost right at 1 hour.
Yep.
I mean, for instance, you got somebody flying in.
Yeah, my wife will be here tomorrow.
Taking a little Uber ride over to the park, enjoying it.
Yeah.
I can tell you, there's no excuses.
Zero. I don't want to hear it.
No excuses. Get out here. You are not going to regret it.
Like we said, we got, if you even come to me and say, well, it's hot, I don't want to be outside, well, guess what? You can come sit in one of these cooling stations we got set up for you.
That's all you
We
got
got
to do.
misters. We got everything you can think of. There you see on the camera, in-car camera, coming down the hill from staging, getting ready to go. We're going to get all these drivers racked and ready, and we're going to get our 170 stock main event going here just shortly. Visions Off-Road, Mid-America Outdoors, the only place to be. If you're at home watching Joey and I sit up here, then you know you want to be here. Just come on. Just get in
I
your
never
car
came
right
here
now.
and thought I'd want to be somewhere else. Never happened.
Ever.
Never happened.
Ever.
Now, I've been other places and wished I was at Mid-America. How about that? All right, so y'all can see all the names right there. These young people have been battling all day. So you know what? This is an LCQ. This is not this is not what I thought it was. I have misinformed you. So I have a list of names in front of me, and I got a little confused. Definitely did. All right. Cool setup on how they do this start line. They changed it up from last year's race course, and they started this new format, how they don't drop down the hill, that they start in this bottom, because this is how the 170s were starting even when the hill was in play. So they decided to move the entire start gate down to this area and let the big cars, they take a right-hand turn where these kids go straight and they shoot up a hill and drop back down around Barbie Jeep. But these kids get to just hammer that thing. They come out and catch a couple of jumps. One of them's a pretty big tabletop, and it's a really exciting start, and it's been good for everybody, really safe, and it's been working out great. Got a lot of good vibes about the changes there, and Billy has always done a fabulous job of working with all of his racers and families, and trying to find the best road and the path for the series to grow and to be the best it can be. And UTV Action magazines declared that MAO short course racing was the #1 race series in the country, and since America's the #1 country, that makes us the best in the world, and since we're the best world in the galaxy, that means Billy Champion has now formed the #1 UTV short course racing in the galaxy. That's how that math works. Matt just come back in while I was explaining how we're the best in the galaxy. So, Matt, now you know.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you this.
We're the best in the galaxy?
Best of the galaxy. I just broke it down for them at home if they're viewing. It's pretty simple math. You add a couple things together, you do Newton's law, subtract some things. Next thing you know, Billy pretty much dominated the world and the galaxy.
Yeah, doesn't take a scientist to figure that out.
Yeah, now Billy's no Miss Universe, if you know what I'm saying. He's not going to win that.
The best thing about Billy, too, is he can't get away from you very fast right now. If you got to talk to Billy, he's kind of hobbling around out there. That's our race director. He's the man.
So Billy he tore his calf muscle at the last event when we were out here together. We had the pro rodeo going on back in June, a few weeks back, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. He tore that calf muscle. He's been nursing that injury. He is out here on crutches and riding around, being catered to. He has 4 big, strong, Greek god-looking dudes that are real swole with long hair. They're wearing, togas.
Togas, yeah.
And they're toting him around, feeding him grapes. One dude's fanning him. It's pretty legit. Like, I knew Billy was pretty cool and a pretty big deal, but this has took it to a whole new level for me.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Billy's definitely asserted his dominance in the kingdom, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that, but some might say, you know, his choice and who's carried him around seems a little odd, but whatever. We're just going to let that go.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
All right. You
I'm
can
getting
see
excited.
all the logos up here. If you're just tuning in, we've been having some fun with the 170 classes. All of our sponsors and marketing partners up here in the corner, like Ultimax on your screen right now. You can check those companies out. If you need something for your rig or your rides or upgrades or repairs, or just getting into the sport or checking it out, please check with all these great sponsors, get with these people, support the people that supporting us and what you're interested in and the sports you love. These are the people pushing it forward, and Mid-America is able to be at the forefront of the evolution of the sport with all this partnership.
That's right. The best in the industry. They're all out here. Mid-America Outdoors. I'm pumped on this. I'm ready for these mains to get started. What do you say?
Man, I say there ain't no doubt about it. We're going to have a lot of fun with them, and I'm excited to see how some of this shakes out because we got a lot of new racers here this weekend.
That's right. As you see right there, 170 stock. We're getting ready to see Hill, Vanover, Coates, Summerfield, Shamblin, Thomas, Medlin, Peterson, Medlin, and that looks like Walraven, Cowan, Thomas, Ewing, Havens, Calagrew, and Biddle. And they're on the track. 170 stock main. There you can see the in-car.
Oh, yeah. Who are we riding with? Beeman. Is that Beeman? I feel like we are.
Look at that shot. All those 170s grouped together. It's going to be some good racing. 170 stock. All these cars should be pretty equal. So you'll see this race particularly. Everybody will stay bunched up pretty good.
So everybody's probably wondering at home how we seeded into this. So we were able, for the stock class, we had exactly the correct number that we didn't have to have LCQ.
That's right.
So that was very fortunate. All 16 kids getting to participate in the main today, and they're having a lot of fun with that. And these cars are actually getting out and getting on the track. All right, you can see they're actually running a pretty tight cluster right there in the front. If you remember earlier back in the day, or you were joining with us, the yellow car that was out front was actually the winner of that first round.
That's
and right now is in the top 3.
Yeah, I believe is that Vanover?
Yes.
And one thing we want to bring up, just to make sure you know, if we say the wrong name or we say something that's not accurate, we are commentators. We're not your scoring officials. They'll get it right.
Vanover is actually a female. We used to think that was a male.
I know.
Yeah, so I got corrected. She come up and said, "Hey, that is not a boy. That's me."
Ah.
I said, "Okay, I will set the record straight."
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
everything
now
we say
know.
is officially unofficial.
Officially unofficial. 170 stock. Thomas, Hill, and Vanover, 1, 2, and 3 on the track right now.
Yeah, they definitely are getting.
Whoa, we got some moves being made up there. We just switched back.
Wow.
That looks like the 22 got a little crazy in the corner.
Well, we're over here talking about her, and she's done got a little wild.
Yeah, you know, it happens every once in a while.
So the track is definitely starting to get a little spread out. Now remember, in the heats we were doing 4 laps. All mains are going to be 5.
5. We add 1. Make it a little bit longer, a little bit more fun, more racing.
They're throwing in that corner.
They are.
You can
look
see
at that.
on the live feed.
Coming in.
Lee.
What a.
I don't know that you just saw that collision.
Yeah.
But, nobody's harmed. Race cars are fine, but dropping in, 22 is out wide. I don't have the number on that car that tried to drop inside, but definitely some contact.
It looks like the 9 or the 09.
Yep. Definitely got some contact right there, but I think everybody's good. Still comes some clean racing. There was no foul intentions there.
There's that corner right there. You see Thomas, Hill,
I know who
and
it was.
Coates.
I believe it may have been my friend Caroline Clare.
Check out the in-car. Look at these young drivers working that steering wheel. These are 170 stock units right here.
Yep.
So I'm sliding that corner. Coming back. towards the Ultimax Spillway. That is such a cool section there. You see in the back section of the track.
Now remember, Matt, these are stock cars, but I want you to look at the speed they are getting. Absolutely letting it eat.
I'm going to be willing to bet, Joey, there's a couple of these kids that could probably outrun us in our race.
I'll be honest with you.
The royalty race that we did, just for
Rock Royalty.
Yeah, just for us.
Yeah, you know what? I think that division's going to grow next year.
Yeah.
I feel it coming on, but you know what? I don't want to get more than 3 because I want to continue to podium consistently. Yeah. So we might add one person to the fold. Maybe Scott Rain could come in there as a 3rd.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can guarantee him 3rd place.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Scott's getting up there in age. He could wear my dad's heart monitor just to make sure out there on track there's no issues or anything.
Yeah. We don't want nothing to happen to him.
No.
Look at that. There you see the shot. There's the spectator area. You see all those cars down there in the bottom right of your screen if you're looking at home. That is moms and dads, their spotters, their pit crew. Great shot of the 126. Got the American flag flying. We talked about this earlier for just tuning in for the main events right now. The 170s run a little bit of a reduced course.
It is a little bit because we cut at least a mile or better out of it.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a little bit different. You'll see other parts of the track there in the back. We'll put all of that into play.
It's not capable. It's literally 2 or 3 things. One, line of sight for the spotters and fuel. With such a big track, it takes them a while to make that many laps and things like that. And then, of course, there's a few elevation changes back there. It's a little bit difficult for some of these cars.
It is. And those are things that we talked about earlier when me and you kind of told the story about the epic battle we had on the track out there in Carson Vale's cars. Matter of fact,
who won that?
There's video evidence that someone cut the track.
Man, I can't believe that in such a tight race between 2 Rock Royalty racers that someone would stoop to that level. Who did they say that was?
We couldn't tell. It was definitely
it's one of the 2 cars out there.
One of the 2 flamed cars.
But it wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me.
Huh.
So, I don't know. Who else could it be?
I feel like you're blaming me.
Well, all I know is if I was going to cut the track, I wouldn't do it like a grandma did in the video. You took that corner so slow when you cut the track. I was like, come on, man.
So, first off, allegedly, you can't prove it in a court of law, I don't think, that you think I cut the track, but
I could prove it on YouTube.
You probably could, but you know what? Judge Judy don't make rulings over YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's get back to these kids.
Look at that flag right there.
I'm get the pressure off me.
Looking sharp.
All right, so Thomas out front, Hill in 2nd, and it looks like Summerfield in 3rd. And then we got that Vanover car.
Oh, getting close coming down the Ultimax Spillway.
So watch, this is the one where they keep dropping them in on each other. So that red car I've been noticing has been taking a high line.
Definitely the inside line looks to be the faster right there from our time on the track. Yeah.
So you remember the humps right there get bigger the further out you drift. So I'm a little bit curious the thought process on that, but maybe that's just where they feel comfortable right there, getting outside.
That in-car right there, that's a super cool shot. Someone getting out a little bit wide right there.
Yep.
And I do believe that's the checkered.
That is it. Great job by this group of young people. They absolutely did great. And for those of you at home and for people that are just wondering, what if I could just get started in racing and I could race this 170 stock? If you're an adult, you can't.
You can't do it.
We're thinking about getting a 170 adult class, but this is a kids class with an age limit. You have to be under 35. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you have to be under the age of 13, I believe. I think it's 13 and down. 14 and up, you're eligible to move.
Yep.
Don't quote me on that, but I know that's how it works in several other series and things that we run. But if you're at home and you're a kid or you have kids, maybe you're that adult and you want to get involved in racing and you think your kids may be interested in it, I really would like for you to check out Hyson. Those guys are here on site. They have a great program. They work with a lot of kids. They work with a lot of schools. They're all about the youth, and they make a really great youth machine. And it's pretty dominant out here when you do them right. Like, these things are a little bit bigger motors, which allows them to run in some of these classes, and they're really well suited. Oh,
Yeah, the
look, we just
Singletons.
missed a shot of us.
What? No
Man.
way.
Yeah, the drone was coming in, and I was about to wave. It was going to be epic, and then they just killed the shot.
Man, we need to, we need to get our drone guy over here to like give us some love. I'm trying to make it on film, my man.
I know that's right, but it's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. All right. Sounds like we got an interview up at the top of the hill with our winner.
All right. Sending it up there to Tiffany and Miles.
A big congratulations to you, Carson. Carson, you were getting out and telling me this was your first win. Coming into round 5, you were 4th in points, so this is definitely going to help you move up. Your smile says everything. How are you feeling, buddy?
I feel really good. I'm just happy to be here.
You're happy to be here. Well, you took the win. You're done racing for the weekend. There's tons of things going on. What's next for you for the weekend here at MAO?
Have fun.
Have fun. So the pool, the rodeo, we got Ultra 4. What are you looking forward to besides obviously celebrating this win?
Cheer my friends on.
Cheering your friends on. That is amazing that you've got that great sportsmanship. Now, I know that you have to thank a bunch of people for helping you get the win this weekend.
Yeah, I'm thank Bearded Stitching for my fire suit and 51 Rentals for my track so I can practice every day. And my dad and his friend for building this car for me.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you, buddy. Are you going to hit the pool now?
Probably.
Probably. All right. Well, nice job. High five to you. Miles has been giving everybody high fives, and it seems to be working. So nice job. Congratulations once again. And this is what it's all about. Having fun out here, getting your first win, and, of course, celebrating in the pool and watching the rodeo later. Back up to you guys.
All right. What a cool interview. He did such a great job. And I love the part where he said, I'm going to cheer my friends on for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I think he definitely been practicing that. He came here knowing that he was going to be on the box, if you know what I'm saying.
Nice job. Congrats to your 170 stock winners, Hill, Thomas, Summerfield, Vanover in the 4th spot, and it looks like Cowan in the 5th in that top 5. 6th place, Medlin, Shamblin, Walraven, Thomas, Medlin, Calligrew, Coates, Peterson, Ewing, Havens, and Biddle. Round out your order in that 170 stock main.
Well, I can tell you this. This is going to be another big race. This is a
170 limited.
Full gate. Not everybody in these classes, I believe, were able to make it to the main the way this was set up. Is that correct?
Yeah, they had to go through that LCQ.
So this is your 6 to 8 class. And then we're going to be moving to our 9 to 12s.
That's right.
So that's when you know your classes are growing, when we have to start getting in there and getting particular about ages as well as machines and driving skills and things like that. So it's really cool because as we do our big short course racing, you have amateur, beginner, novice, pro,
yep,
rock royalty, veterans. That's for people that are as old as Brad.
Old as Brad.
Yeah.
The veteran class.
Yep. They definitely let those guys get in there. Check those flags out. We got a nice breeze blowing across the course.
Sun's shining, but the breeze definitely makes it feel nice.
Tonight we have National Music Act, Low Cash playing at the main stage.
That's right. We also
next
got
to the drag strip and the stunt show.
FMX stunt show.
Those are your boys.
Yeah, some of my homies there up here. We got Kenny the Cowboy Bartram.
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma man. He's going to be up there throwing down for us. I heard Derek Ballou's coming back all the way from New Jersey.
Yep.
So he is. He's been driving for like 3 or 4 days or something now.
It's this huge dude, like huge. His name's like Dominic or something like that.
Dude, he's massive. I don't even see how he jumps a dirt bike like that.
I don't know, but he's like 4'13".
4'13".
Yeah, something like that. But he was not scared of nothing. He was willing to jump into a pit of flaming nails. It sounded like this dude has no fear.
It's the FMX way.
He's like, whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, put me on top of the building.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot me out of the cannon.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm excited to do that. We had to work with those guys last year and pull off 7 or 8 days of jumping, and man, they were just fantastic to work with.
Yep.
They do a great job, so we're happy to have those guys back out and having some fun with us.
Yeah, my man Matt Byton throwing it down. One person we're not going to see out there with him this year, Scott Champion. He told me that he is focused on this short course race. He's going to focus on that,
Let's just be real about Scott Champion. He's washed up.
Yeah, let's
just say it for what it is. Scott Champion, he's moved on. He is outdated.
He's not washed up.
He's outdated.
He
literally did. He washed his bike and put it on Facebook for sale. I almost bought it.
I did see that.
Washed up. That's what that means.
Now we can just get him to wash his van.
Yeah, that thing's a little sketchy. I stayed clear of it. He was throwing candy out as he come through the parking area.
I can't say anything. I have a van too.
I know.
Hey, but you know what? We got to give it up to Scott Champion. Scott has stepped in big. He has taken over the pit bike races.
Yeah, we're excited to see how he takes that program and runs with it. And he's already done some changes to the track.
You see the
real
track?
gates.
Yeah, real gates. Did you see how just absolutely awesome the track prep looks?
Look, man, he was out there. He had his hair blowing in the wind, shirt off, chest hair out, picking up rocks by hand, one at a time. I literally just sat there for like 2 or 3 minutes watching him.
You were mesmerized, weren't you?
I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was impressed that he was picking the rocks up.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, the rest of it I wasn't interested in.
Not so good.
Not good. I'm giving you the description so the people at home can understand how serious he is about it.
Scotty Champion.
I hope he listens to that.
I hope he does too. Somebody here saw that and is going to tell him about that.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's probably already texting him the time to look back at.
He's like, man, your boy Matt and Joey, they're down there just...
Hey, speaking of which...
What?
Everybody at home, if you could, take a few minutes, share this.
Yeah.
Share it on your social media. Write the link down, put it in an envelope, mail it to somebody in another country randomly. See if they log on and like it.
That's right.
I mean, whatever, to get the carrier pigeons.
Yeah.
Tie it to their ankles. Just send it out with little drop links so people can just take a picture with their phone.
Weather balloon.
Do one of those barcode things so they can take a picture with their smartphone, but let the carrier pigeon take it so we're old school and new school together. You know what I'm saying?
Carrier pigeon flying around with USBs.
I don't think there's nothing. Yeah, little zip drives.
Yeah, a little zip drive with it on there.
Hey, check this out.
It's a special gift from Matt and Joey in Mid-America Outdoors.
Hey, man, that's what I think. I think's cool. What about these drone guys out here? I'm looking at about 10 drones just laying over here, just used and abused. GoPros strapped to the backs of them, batteries hanging off. Man, they get it done.
They do get it done. They are working hard, these 7FPV guys. It's impressive. We get to sit here and watch these guys with these headsets on flying these drones at race speed, literally within like 2 feet of the car. I mean, they're so close. So hats off to those guys. Right now on your screen, coming up later, we're going to have that TK Pro Rodeo. We got bull riding and bullfighting later on today.
So let's make a deal right now, Matt. If they give us an opportunity to get in there with a live bull and try to get the ribbon off its horn or whatever it may be tonight, I say me and you have to participate.
I will tell you this. I will be 100% down to get in there with you, but I'm going to look like that guy in a boxing match that's just beat up. I'm going to be bobbing and weaving and getting out of there as fast as I can.
So I don't think I have the brain nor skill set to avoid the bull at this place in my life.
Yep.
And I have been trampled by many, so I think mentally I think I'm prepared to take whatever beating. But I feel like this may be one of the only things I can do better than some people is get run over.
Yeah.
And I'm going for that ribbon. I'm just telling you right now, dude. I got kids here and I got a family I got to support. But the most important thing to me right now is probably getting that ribbon.
Got to get it.
Yeah.
Well, I will. If I'm not in the ring with you, I will be one of your loudest supporters on the outside. I'll be your spotter.
Man, if you could do that, I'll just put my Bluetooth earpiece in.
Yeah.
And you just, he's coming back.
You're probably only going to hear one word, though, for spotting. Run!
Yeah. loud womanly screams.
Yeah, loud womanly screams.
Yeah, that'll be me screaming. I'll hear my own screams. Oh, me. Been many years since I've strapped on the back of a bull, but I can tell you I still have the itch every time I see it, and especially out here. It gets me going. If you've never done it, that's something. That is an adrenaline rush. Number 1 is skydiving. Number 2 is bull riding. Number 3 is being friends with Matt Edmondson. Those are the 3 adrenaline things that I recommend everybody should experience.
Well, I can tell you that, mine are similar. And you're definitely ranking up there, too. I feel like ever since me and you started hanging in and being co-workers up here together, announcing together, I've definitely experienced some fun times that I'm not sure I really wanted.
Well, I can tell you this: there's going to be fun times to be had at Coconut
That's
tonight.
right.
So if you're in the park, or you're watching this, or you're on your way to the park and you're watching this, come to Coconuts tonight after the National Music Act, after Low Cash. Western Justice will be playing and hanging out.
That's right. You can hang out with us too, and I'm telling you right now, Western Justice puts on a really good show.
Yes, they do.
So do Joey and I.
Yes, we do.
If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep, and we'll just leave that.
Leave
that
it there.
we do not do
If you
video
know, you
footage
know.
of, but we do have a good time in there. We hope that everybody comes out and checks out Coconut. Everybody's been enjoying the new place, and we celebrated Tristan Robinette's birthday at midnight last night.
That's
and we're
right.
Closing that place down and having a lot of fun.
That's right. And not only that, you know what? You know, we loved Coconut so much that we talked them into putting in 2 Coconuts.
Literally, we said we need more places like this, so they built another one.
Yeah. How cool is it? I just want to, you know, if you're at home right now, you're sitting here, you're watching all this racing on the track, but I want to paint a picture for you. How cool is it to come to a place like this and have so many options of where you're going to go to eat and drink and things like that all on property? Ride your side-by-side. Food truck park, Coconuts, 2 Coconuts, Legend Steakhouse.
Oh, it's Legend Steakhouse. You just said that. It makes my mouth water. I can tell you this right now. When I think about this place and what it's grown into and how it's still going, and I found out about future plans. I don't know if you were here yet. We had some meetings about some stuff for next year, and I can't talk about it, but I can tell you hints that it's crazy. And literally, I think about like going to like Disney World or a place like that, and how you can just stay in one place and experience everything and be comfortable. That is what this is.
This is.
But it's off-road centered.
That's right.
It's a resort.
Yep. It is your one-stop shop for everything outdoors. Mid-America Outdoors has it all, and I know some of those plans they got in the future, and I'm definitely excited about them. If you guys are at home, make sure and download that Mid-America Outdoors app. That's where you'll find a lot of that information when we release it.
Well, I can tell you this. This next race is coming up, and you can see some of the parents moving through. My man, Hudson Wilson, new park ambassador for Mid-America, just getting in the racing this year, but a great young man. He is going to be racing in the 402 car. This is one of his first races ever, and, man, I'm here to tell you, he is just loving life getting to do this. He had a little bit of tough luck earlier in the heats, but he is on that line. They got him fixed up. He had a little traffic accident out there, and here they go.
Look at them come together. Like we said, everybody all at once heading to that first corner.
Code is backwards.
Code's backwards. What happened?
I don't know, but that is rare for Code to be backwards.
All right, Joey, I want to talk about this right now.
Yep. Can he do it?
5-lap main events.
Can he do it?
Can he work his way all the way through that crowd? This is a big field of racers right here.
My man Hudson Wilson is middle of the pack. He made it through unscathed in that accident from starting on that back row, and he is pacing off of the guys. He is running right now. It looks to be in like 8th place, so I'm so excited for Hudson Wilson right now. All right, who's out front? Is that Thompson?
It does look like it, doesn't it?
Another park ambassador right here.
Yeah.
Great young man.
Tanner Thompson.
Good job.
Awesome.
Where is Walraven? You know, they were running really hard earlier. We got to see where that car is.
Well, I just want to talk about this. I don't know if y'all can see it at home, but I'm watching that orange car, and he is slicing and dicing. He's making his way back up towards the front. We'll see if Code St. Peter can go from facing the wrong direction to leading the pack.
Yeah, we'll see what he comes up with.
I can tell you right now, Tanner Thompson is not going to hand it over easy. Tanner
All right,
is.
so Mandel is second. Shields
Mandel,
is third. Easton is fourth.
And that's Berza running in the 5th spot. That's your top 5 right there.
Good job, Berza. Ledbetter and Wilson in the 8th spot. 8 out of 17. Great job.
All right, we got a caution on the track.
There's still trying to get one of those cars around, I believe. So all the kids doing great. Great job by the track crew with a few cautions that we've had today, but during the other short course, they do stay very busy, but they're always alert and ready, and safety equipment. We got EMTs, fire rescue. We'd like to take a moment and thank the local departments that come out here in Jay and the surrounding areas, and the fantastic job they do to keep all of our racers safe and protected.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out to them. It's hot, and they are out there braving it to make sure everybody's good to go. But, man, look at this racing right here.
Oh, man, Peters is battling with Wilson
I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like Tanner Thompson got passed.
Yeah, I think he
Mandel moved into the top spot from what I can see, but look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but right behind that lead group you're seeing right there on your screen is Code St. Peter.
We've got a lot of changes right here as they
watch
go through this
here.
start
Watch, you're going to see him blast in.
Definitely be updating right now.
There he is.
All right, let's see who number 1 is. All right, there's the change out right there. Updating some stuff.
We got a battle out front. Man. Tanner Thompson trying to make a move. It looks like he's got the inside line, which is awesome because he's going to be set up perfect for this next corner. Not sure what happened, but it doesn't look like he was able to make it.
No.
This is a main event, so as you can see right here, these drivers are getting after it. There you see Code blasting into your screen at the bottom right there. Code is on a mission. It looks like we had a couple of drivers up in the front get a little tangled up.
My man Hudson went around, but he stayed on his tires.
And look at this. We got our drone camera right over the top of my man Cheat Code St. Peter.
Did you see how slick that was when he slid that car in right there?
Sliding. You know, he's good. He's going to get good at that. He's just sliding right in.
And you know what? That top 5 is running a tight battle. What a fantastic race.
So let's look at this really fast.
He's in 6th, chasing on top 5.
Yes, and he is, I can tell you right now, he's got a win streak that he's trying to keep up. He's still got 3 laps to go, so he's got some time. But I'm going to tell you, when he gets up there to the front and he's dealing with Shields and Mandel and Thompson,
oh, there are no pushovers.
It's not going to be easy.
No, sir, and he's got to get through the traffic with only 2 laps remaining.
There you see right behind him. We'll see if he makes a good turn right here, dives down low. He's going to make, wasn't able to make the move right there just yet, so.
Code has more than one race car. This is his car that is not the big power car. This is a limited car.
Yep, this is his limited car.
He's having to work with what he's got there. These cars are more fairly matched.
Yep. And, you know, like we were talking about this earlier, we watched Code's team, Rhett and his dad, Tom. They were in there earlier, or yesterday actually, doing a full motor swap on one of those cars. Not sure if it was this one, but pretty cool to watch that. And right now, Shields leading the way, Mandel in 2nd, Thompson in 3rd, Easton in 4th, and there is Code St. Peter rounding out your top 5 in the 5th position.
So just for you guys at home, we may have 1 or 2 of these things that aren't updating exactly perfect, so we'll try to see if we can figure out as it finishes up the exact data, but everything that you see here is definitely unofficial until finalized by the scoring companies.
Caution flag is out when you go through the MRT finish line there. You see the track crew working on something just to your left. And we'll figure it out. It looks like some of these drivers might be hitting some lap traffic already up in the lead pack.
I definitely do think there's some lap traffic involved. So we're trying to check out who is some of that traffic, what it is, and as they're getting through. But it does look like our leader is starting to pull away.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Not real sure, but I want to say that I believe maybe Code St. Peter's having a little bit of car issue. That was a heck of a drive so far to go from almost dead last to top 5. So hats off to Code for sure. But we can't not mention it. Huge shout out to Shields right now. Shields is charging. 1 lap left.
It's a tight race to be able to get out front and separate. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, then you got...
I'm a fan.
Mandel, yeah, for sure. Me too. Mandel and Thompson. Thompson's still in striking position. He could move up a position if he can make it happen. Not a lot of time left right here.
He's trying to hold on to that podium right now. Points are important to Thompson. He races here all the time. Right now, it looks like he's safely going to take third as long as he makes it through this last corner safely.
That's right. On the inside,
look at after 5
flag
laps, I want
is
you to
win-
look at how tight that cluster is.
So big shout out to your winner. Shields takes the top spot. Mandel in second. There's Tanner Thompson, Mid-American
It looks like
Ambassador in
St. Peter
third.
did get the 5th.
There he is, Easton in fourth, and St. Peter rounding out your top 5.
Great job, St. Peter, with the comeback from the finish from dead last.
That's right.
Very impressive drive. Way to not quit. I really admire that.
I'm sure he's a little bit frustrated, but that was a great drive. Got to be stoked on that. And let's give it up for everybody else in this 170 limit. In the 6th position, Berza, Ledbetter, Anderson, Flores, Calligrew, Wilson, Willis, Singleton, Helms, Hawks, Wild Raven, and Poppert. That is the way that they finish. You can see it right there on the left of your screen. That is the 170 limited main event.
Well,
9 to 12.
9 to 12. So we're going to check these.
I believe that was 9 to 12. Was that 9 to 12 or was that?
We just did 6 to 8.
Yep.
So we're
Now we're going to do 9 to 12. That's right.
We'll get it right.
Yeah, we're like we said, we're officially unofficial.
Whenever we feel like it, we'll get it
Look at that. Got to give it up for the moms and dads out here making it happen, hauling these kids all over the country so they can do some racing. Today is your day. 170, all the action you can handle.
So we've got a lot of limiteds making it back to this this round. I'm excited to see this race. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 170 limited 9 to 12. We had 3 heats earlier.
You can't appreciate how big that start line is that the camera's on right now until you really get up close on it. I put the banners on that thing. It's we had to have a bucket truck put us up there. It's probably 22 feet in the air with those big giant legs. You can walk across that top. There's sort of 4-foot banner that makes it look small. Check out
Look at
pool.
the shot of the pool.
Let's go.
Take us to the pool.
Get me to the pool and take me down there. I want to see somebody. I want to go down there on the pool, get up close, and I want everybody to wave at me. So if the drone pilots can hear me.
Looks like he has an interview ready lined up.
All right, we're going to move a drone in just a moment.
Look at that
this.
shot
That
right
is
there.
the lazy river, and man,
Hey, if you want to know where I'm going to be here soon, that's where I'm going to be.
Man, it don't get no better than that right there. That's what we're talking about. We're enjoying racing, having fun. Families are out there hanging by the pool, enjoying that, cooling off, and then they'll be switching later. Some of these people may go to the rodeo, and we'll all be at the pool.
Ain't that right? But right now, Joey, let's send it up to the top. We got an interview with Tiffany and Miles.
All right, Kilometer, it's on you.
We're down here with Tucker Berza. You just had a great race. There's action all over this course. There's a few cars turned around. The course is a little wet, but it's better than that dust, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is your second time racing here at Mid-America Outdoors, and you got fourth your first time. You're probably going to be very similar this time, but so much fun out on course was had. You youngins out there just running strong had a lot of fun.
Yes, it was really fun.
Yeah, there was cars turned around backwards. There was a lot of action. You got some hang time, it looked like, a little bit.
Yeah, there's the same car spun out right in front of me 2 times, but he still beat me because his car was like really fast.
So he'd spin around, you get around him, then he'd pass you right back, spin around again, but you just kept on battling out there and had a lot of fun, huh?
Yes, sir.
So you just wrapped up your main event. What's on the agenda for the rest of the week for you?
I don't know what agenda means.
What are you doing the rest of the week?
Probably hang out with my friends, watch my dad race, and my other friend, watch him race, and probably watch like the rock crawling, the pit bikes, like the RC car racing, and swim.
I'm talking about a great week right there. You're going to just take it all in and have fun, and that's what Mid-America is all about. So congratulations on a great race out there, and go enjoy the rest of your week, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, good job, Tucker. Back to you guys.
Back to you.
Oh, yeah, we're still hanging at the pool. Get down there closer, drone guys. I mean, don't get scared. Let's get down there and get tight. Let's go check out the RC track.
Yes, that's something that I was just thinking about. These guys have put in so much work. Look at this RC track. First time we're having RC races out here. And, Joey, the purse in the RC races is huge.
Oh, it's absolutely huge. I bet you can't get close enough to blow somebody's hat off. How about that?
Let them know we're talking about them.
We're testing these drone pilots to see if they really got what it takes. Get a little closer.
Let's see if you can get closer.
Get
Come
closer.
on, get on down in there.
Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be shy. Everybody's having a good time. Get
Check
down
that
there.
rad dad out right there a minute ago, slinging his kid around, having a good time in the pool.
Come on, guys. Y'all get closer now.
Yeah, get in there.
I think I see somebody I know.
You see somebody you know?
Yeah, look, that lifeguard right there. I know that guy.
You know that lifeguard? He saved you?
I do know. So
Did he give you mouth to mouth one time?
No, he just said, "You're not actually drowning. Stand up." And it was in like 2 foot of water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that day. That's the same day that we raced, right?
Check them. Yeah, check them out. Look. 2 kids playing out there. Oh, just pushed his brother
Hey, look at that
down.
right
No
there.
big deal,
That's 2 coconuts.
That is 2 coconuts. The new hangout spot right there, poolside, and it is popping. Look at all those people hanging out. Look at that dad right there. He's trying to wash his hands. That's a dad thing. No need to go to the bathroom when I can just wash my hands right here in the play place.
That's right.
All right, just kidding. Mess around with these guys. But look at that turtle right there. That's the slowest thing in the park because everything here is high speed. We're having fun with you guys, just showing off some of the areas. Let's go check the actual pool out. Can you turn around and show me a shot of the real pools? We've been looking at the lazy river the whole time. We'll see if we can spin around, and I'll show you the 2
Let's get a shot of the pools and maybe even 2 coconuts. What do you think about that?
And we were having a volleyball tournament over here.
Look at the pool.
They got the ball. Look at the beach balls.
Look at the beach balls.
Man, y'all know this looks like a good time. So if you're at home, get down there close to one of them balls and see if we can get in on the action.
Hey, here's the thing. If you're not sitting at home right now and you haven't
Look, everybody's waving. Y'all wave to us. That's what we're talking about.
Say what's up to everybody.
Everybody, if you're at home, you are missing out. This is tame. The pool gets really, really, really busy.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
We're not there.
Yeah, so we're going to bring the pool party. We do have a few on the list.
That's right.
If you look at the schedules, we got some scheduled pool party stuff that we are required to pump up the volume.
Yeah, so we will be there as the official pool party hype people.
I tell you one thing. Can we get a little closer to coconuts and see how many people's hanging out poolside?
Let's check out coconuts
Food
too,
and
right
drinks
there
right
on the
there,
on
having
the
some
side.
fun. All right.
Talking about this spot.
Yeah.
The original coconuts. I'm pretty sure we have our pictures on the wall now as legends.
Oh yeah, that's Rock Royalty. That is
Rock Royalty.
It's our own class still.
Yeah.
We're still pushing that. If you want to be a part of that, we're taking a 3rd into that.
There it is, coconuts too.
How cool is that top right there? The real deal.
You know, I'm a surfer, and any place that has surfboards on the wall and stuff like that, like, they got my number. That's where I'm going to be later.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you that place is awesome. We had a good time in there the other day. I'll be stopping by there later tonight.
Isn't that right? Look, everybody saying what's up.
Look, they're seeing us.
Yeah.
Everybody can see us. We're on the screen.
They got the live feed on the screens there, so they can see themselves.
Hey, show them that. Let's see ourselves.
Hey, is that George Cruz?
Is that George?
Is that George Cruz?
Oh my gosh!
How is he off duty at the pool?
He's doing undercover lifestyle photo
Let me just tell you right now.
Go over there and show the big screen. Let's see a picture of ourselves on the big screen right now.
Can you show us what we look like?
We are going to create a paradox in the timeline of reality.
Oh man!
Look. Oh man!
Oh,
not us!
There we are!
Not us!
Go back!
Go back! We're trying to get on that big screen.
There it is.
There it is.
Check it out.
So you can see poolside. So all these people are hearing what we're doing, and they're also getting to be in the pool, watch the race in action. We're doing it big up here.
We are. There's only one way to do it at Mid-America, and that's full send.
That is 100% right. Yep.
Hey, look, there's the pool. Isn't that the pool you almost drowned in?
Yeah, that's
there?
my little girl actually kicking right through there right now. So that was really cool. Get to see my kids.
Man, she can already swim better than you.
All right, we are at the food court. That is the food court, and these are the poolside cabins, the most coveted cabins in the entire park.
That is the place to be. Check it out. Everybody lined up, hanging out at the pool.
100%.
You head right back down the hill there.
Plenty of places to get out of the sun, stay in the shade, hang out by the water, in the water.
You know what we should do? We should get our drone guy to come up here and give us a shot of us sitting right here, a little behind the scenes. We'll wave at the drone,
so they can get oriented on how this whole thing's working. So we're not very far from the pool. You can see them heading
Check
on
it
direction
out.
right now.
There. Look, I'm going to give you an inside scoop. There's Scott Champion.
I'm going to see right now if the drone pilot
Are
can
they
come in
bringing it
here
around
and land on the table with us.
Watch, he's going to loop around
and then
on
we're
this
gonna change
side.
the shot.
Watch. Where's he at? Where's he at? Here he is. He's behind us.
All right, I'm standing up. Look, he is looking at the ground, but he needs to look at me.
Oh, he didn't get us.
Oh, he didn't get us. He's scared.
No, he did. He said that we look about as good as those rocks.
Oh, man. Well, I can tell you this right now. We definitely are ready for this next round. They just got done watering the track. That's what they're showing you right there. He's got some water on the track. And, man, I can tell you, the track conditions, possibly the best we've had. They keep getting better and better and better as this track gets more broken.
That's right.
And the clays come to the top, and they're able to maintain it. And, man, the weather's been really predictable, and it's been perfect.
Yeah, we predicted that the weather was going to be hot, and guess what?
And you hit it right on the money.
It's hot.
You predicted
I'm
that.
no meteorologist, but I can tell you right now that there's no rain in the forecast. It's bluebird skies. It's warm, but that's what we got the pool for. So we're going back to that whole thing again. If you haven't made your way to the closet real fast and got you a bag ready and the car's cooling off outside,
Yep.
cooler pack,
Come on out of the
headed to
closet and
Mid-America,
head this way.
step right out.
All right. Well, we definitely still have more to come. If you're just tuning in, please take a minute and share it.
Hey, look at it. There we are.
The battery.
What's up,
Boom, boom,
everybody?
boom. Let's see if he's man enough to land right here on this table
Yeah,
beside me. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Yeah, let's
Let's see if you could if you got what it takes. I got you a clean spot.
Hey,
Oh,
let me
he's
tell you.
backing up.
Hey, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. That thing's got some duct tape on one of the wings. I'm not real sure about
Let's
it.
get the shot of us watching the drone land. He's going for it. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay completely still.
I'm gonna stay completely still. He's gonna give me a haircut.
Yeah, we're having some fun with these drone pilots. Look, he is going for it.
He's bringing it in.
Look at the repeating paradox there on the screen in front of us.
Hey, Joey, I just want you to know that if you lose an ear today,
Yeah, it was my idea.
it was your idea.
I'm trying not to move. Guys, this just goes to show you the skill level of these pilots. They're flying underneath a canopy, wind's blowing, I'm sitting right beside it. I'm scared to death. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like it's going to hit me in the side of the face.
Oh, man.
He is going for it.
Oh, man.
Hey, let's get the shot from our feed. Cut to me and Matt. There it is. You see the drone?
Look at this
And
drone.
we'd like to welcome the drone to the show.
Special guest.
Special guest, Droney.
Yeah, Mr. 7FPV. He's going to be here hanging out with us
We
for a little
did
bit.
We
Landed.
did it.
Landed.
We've got the best drone pilots in the world.
Yeah.
Y'all top that anywhere else on a live show.
Can't do it.
Can't be done. So y'all welcome Droney to the show.
You've seen it first here. We brought the drone in.
I've got
Look
the
at that.
drone right here, right now. This
Special
thing,
guest.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand it to you, and we're going to send her back off and let it do some work. Hey, that was a lot of fun.
That was cool.
You know, just a little something we do in our free time. Just
You
see
know,
if we.
have some fun.
Oh, there it goes.
Have we gone again?
Out of here.
Yeah.
Man, we had a lot of fun with that.
Biggest Oklahoma mosquito I've ever seen before.
So anybody who's watching that who is over me and Matt, that was definitely just something we threw together, and we hope we don't get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Nope.
We had our safety glasses on.
Yes, we did. We sure did. I have my safety Ray-Bans.
Yep.
And
I
you
got my
have
safety Oakleys.
Safety Oakleys.
In safety yellow.
And I will have to comment on these Oakleys. They are fabulous.
Yeah, they're,
I'm going to get me a pair tonight.
That's right.
I'm going to get me a pair tonight.
I got
Tomorrow
some-
I'm coming back with fresh Oakleys.
You know what? I have the perfect 2 pairs of sunglasses for us to announce in tomorrow.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's a new, latest style.
All right.
Very trending.
You got my ear.
Yep. We're going to take 2 Southeast guys. I'm from Southeast. I live in Texas now, but
Yeah.
2 of us from the Southeast, we're going to put some West Coast style on us and see how we fly.
Okay.
See how fly we look, I guess.
All right. I'm down with it.
I'm in
I'm
too.
far east.
You're far east.
I'm far east. I'm as deep Georgia as it comes. Okay. If you didn't know by the accent, this is Georgia.
I got told last race that when I announce with you, everybody can really tell that I'm actually from Alabama and not Texas.
It starts to rub off.
It starts
on
to
you.
come out. Yeah, I get that
Oh,
twang,
man.
get that Southeast twang.
Well, Mama said,
Mama said.
Well,
You ever notice in the Southeast, like, I don't know if you're like this,
Look
but
at
I
this
was
shot.
like this.
They changed the angle. How sick is
Oh,
that?
that's sick. Now you're going to get to see.
Is that on a Singleton car?
I think it is. There I see a 360 Wraps logo right there, so awesome shot. That's super cool.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be a ride. I can't wait to ride on this car.
I mean, yeah. I could see your race cars being pink in color.
You know what? I raced a pink car out here before. It won't be the first time.
That's right.
Won't be the first time. Look at them lining them up right there. So as you can see, it is a big undertaking.
Yeah, we're going to be
this many
stacked right
races
here.
on and this many racers and running through this thing. And hats off to the scoring team, Billy's team, Gus's team, EMT and medical team, the whole entire Mid-America team for just, getting this place ready to handle this kind of people. There are several thousands of people here.
There's a lot.
And this is Wednesday.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't come on Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes they have to come and just maybe Thursday, Friday, or just Friday, Saturday. So by the time we get a little bit later in this week, it is going to be insane. I'd like to do this start line with this view right here, and I would like to see what the action feels like from that spot.
That's exactly right. And going back to this long week of fun that we're going to have up here, it is Wednesday. If you feel like you can't get out of work, just call Joey and I. We can make you a note. We'll call your boss.
I'll call in for you.
Call your boss right now.
I used to write hall passes in high school, and that's actually how I started my business as a subcontractor. You would just contact me, and I would write the hall pass instead of the teacher, and I'd get you where you needed to move about throughout the schools, and it was a small fee. And then I got that. I branched out and hired a few other people, and we had a whole hall pass scheme that we were working, kind of like a pyramid scheme. And, it really put me on the map.
Nothing like being the person to know.
Oh, man. When you got to go and the teacher says no, that was my logo.
If you got to go and the teacher says no.
That's right. And that's how I advertised. I get you that hall
That was
pass.
a pretty lucrative business.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very lucrative.
Did you do anybody's homework or anything like that? Just hall passes?
No. I actually got kicked out of school. I was doing this from outside the school. Yeah, I wasn't in school anymore at this point. This was when I was about 23. I hadn't finished high school yet, and they just said, you can't keep coming here. And but you know what? I'm a sucker for tater tots and school pizza.
I mean, the lunch ladies are the nicest.
Lunch lady land.
That's right.
All right. Well, you can see them down there on the start line. This is a stacked-up class right here. I think we got another 17 contestants, if I'm not mistaken, right here in this class.
Yeah, we're going to have a 170 limited main event right here, 9 to 12. So we're going to have Mandel, Warren, Cotter, Beeman, Cotter, Warner. That looks like Sides, Power, Warner, Cotto, Shamblin, Conkright, Owens, Singleton, Graham, Yoshimoto, and Stowers.
I'm so confused right now. We got Cotters, Cotto, Warren, Warner. Man, this is some similar names.
On the gas. Look at that. Hey, man.
See if we can get that shot from that ride-along.
Yeah, look at that right there. Oh, got a little bit of action right in front.
She's
Coming
middle
to
of
you
the pack
live
right now.
From Kennedy Singleton's Team 360 car right there, that pink car.
This is a slippery turn right here.
Oh, we're going to lose the view right there. There's
we got to enjoy it for a
lot of dirt
minute.
flying.
Oh, let's catch this corner right here. There it is. Look how they stack up.
Look at all the drivers.
Oh, we got some inside turns. Great job by everybody keeping it clean right there.
Yeah, look at that. My man Dexter Warren made his way back to Mid-America.
Yep.
He is all the way from Australia.
Doing a fantastic job. Won their heat earlier, dominated that, running in the top pack right here. But look at this inside move.
What?
Wow, we got to roll over.
We got to roll over. We'll get that.
Roll over. We'll get to them, and we'll go under caution in that corner, but everything's going to be okay. That's what the safety equipment's for, and the track team is Johnny on the spot.
Side by side
battle
battle
with those leaders.
Yeah, look at that.
Inside out, they're trying everything, switching back and forth. This is the corner where they're going to separate up right here. I have a feeling some people are going to go too wide.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to swing way wide, and he's going to try to dice it down underneath on the inside line.
Both of those were clean. We got one. There's one went too wide right there. We just watched it.
So this is the section we're talking about right here. We see these cars go around. Look at the different lines.
Man, look at that inside line by that car. That was a great move by the 228.
So right now it looks like Mandel leading the way, Cotter, and there in the third position, my man Dexter Warren. I'm gonna tell you right now, Joey. I think I haven't seen Dexter this weekend. Have you seen him? Is he still rocking that mullet?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we did. While you were gone, there was an interview that happened with him, and he has those curly locks like you've never believed it before.
Man, that dude's got the most stylish hair on the property.
Vidal Sassoon is actually looking into picking this kid up with some of their fruity flavored hair products.
That's right. Man, absolutely killer shot. Look at this right there coming up over the tabletop in front of the spectator area. 170 limited, 4 laps left. Mandel leading the charge, Cotter in second.
You know what? I said Vidal Sassoon. I meant Herbal Essence because they're the ones that do the fruits.
Oh yeah.
Like the sense of food and stuff. The herbal gardens.
I'm actually a little bit curious how you know all these different hair companies and their products.
Paul Wolf actually used to be sponsored by him when he had long hair. He cut his hair, canceled his contract.
Really?
Yep.
I would have seen him though, like Paul Wolf, Paul Mitchell.
Oh man, that was a great opportunity, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
You're right. Oh man, look at this. 1, 2, and 3 stacked in tight.
That's Beeman right there.
Oh, that's
he's
not
getting
1, 2,
inside.
and 3. He's gonna try to make the move. Oh, he's got it.
Yes.
Oh, diving back underneath.
Fabulous work.
Yeah. That is no quit right there.
No, that is a great move.
I believe that's Beeman and Sides.
Yes, it is. What about the Cotter boys running up front?
That's right.
It's just a handful of them. There were several.
Got some position changes going on up at the front of the pack. Cotter was leading the way. Now we got Mandel in front. Cotter in second. Warren in the third position still. There's Case Beeman in the 4th spot. And check it out, another Cotter.
So Beeman is battling back and forth right there with Warren. Or Warner, I should say. Is that correct?
Warren, yeah.
I'm getting so confused right now. There's so many close names.
They're so similar.
They're very similar. All right. Well, this is the turn. You don't want to botch this turn.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is a make or break turn. You got it.
Look at that. Pulled it out. Stayed under momentum. Good turn.
Nice turn. Look at these drone guys. They're going to land on the car.
We got these drone guys' confidence built up.
Got them all hyped up, yeah.
Yeah, we got them built up. I'm proud of them, though. Oh, no. I just see that your man Dexter's falling back. Something's happened to the car.
Uh-oh.
Either something's not scoring correctly or something's happened to the car. He's a little far back.
No, he'll be bummed about that. Dexter is a heck of a competitor racing all over the West Coast.
And he's been racing all over the world if you think about where he's from.
Yeah, he's from Australia, man. So when we do
Australia right now, it's wintertime, ain't it?
That's right. So I guess when we do interviews with Dexter, we need to call him mate. What's up, mate?
What's up, mate? When he, like his car's broke, I'll be saying, crikey.
Crikey.
I don't know all the terms. I'm not trying to offend anybody. We're just having some fun.
Well, the one thing I do know that everybody in Australia seems to like a lot of is Vegemite, and I am not a fan.
Vegemite?
Vegemite.
It don't sound good.
It is not good.
What is it?
It looks like it's like a yeast paste.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not very good. You put it on crackers, they love it. It's like peanut butter and crackers.
We're not doing that.
So if you end up in his pits and he's like, hey, mate, have some Vegemite, tell him no, run.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But you had a good accent right there, and I'm really impressed with it. You practiced that?
A time or two. We, back home in my day-to-day, I work with someone from Aussie land.
Look at this right here. Singleton car moving up in the 7th spot right now. And got some more traffic in her eyes.
Great racing out on the track so far for your 170 limited drivers. Mandel still leading the way. Cotter in third. Look at that, Case Beeman in Cotter in second. Case Beeman in third.
Cotter's about to try to make this move right here.
Yep.
I have a feeling making a drive, but needs to go inside, needs to check up and dive in.
That's right. We're going to see what they do right here. Let's see the tactic. But
there it
watch
is.
out. Yep, underneath. Oh!
Shut the door, but we called it.
Smart. Look at that.
Singleton. Holy
Making
cow.
a swing right there.
Double move. Singleton took the exact line I had in my mind, making a double move right there. I am so proud of that move.
Yeah, what a move right there. Jumps up into 6th position.
No, she's going to be further than that, I believe, with a double move. We got to let it recorrect right here, and we'll see what it says.
Oh, 5th, top lap. 5 right there. That was big.
Singleton.
Checker flag is out. Yeah, Team 360 driver Kennedy Singleton.
Mandel, Cotter, Beeman? Is that
Power.
Power? And then
And Singleton.
That is your top 5.
Big shout out to your top 5 right there in 170 Limited. That was probably, in my opinion, the pass of the day right there. A twofer.
So far, that is by far the best move of the day on the final lap. She knew what she had to do. She saw their battle, and she set up underneath. We were talking about it coming in.
Yep.
I know that corner well. You know that corner well. Yep. We see it all the time, how you have to set it up, and that's exactly what she did. She let them battle. One got pushed out wide, and she come in and took over 2 of the 3 cars, and it got her a top 5.
Yeah, big congratulations to Kennedy Singleton right there, Team 360 driver. But back up to the top, huge congratulations to Mandel.
Mandel, the story.
Cotter.
Pretty much out front and handled the whole thing the whole time. Cotter was right there nipping at the heels, but it just wasn't enough this race. But the Cotter's coming out having a strong performance.
That's right. There in 6th spot is the other Cotter. And then you got Sides, Warner, Cotto, Shamblin, Yoshimoto, Warner, Conkright, Stowers, Graham, Warren, and Owens rounding out your
those
race
last few
order.
cars. So if you're looking at that, the first number is how many laps they were on, and then there's time beside it and how they finished up and things like that. So definitely unfortunate to see a couple of those cars, especially that Warren car, not make it to the finish because that's always a top competitor.
Guess what, Joey?
It's that time.
It's our highlight race of the day, 170 mod, the fastest 170 cars on property.
Without
Hey,
a
look,
doubt.
there we are again.
Let's do it. We're partying up here. Y'all come check us out at Mid-America. We're having fun. Y'all need to come have some fun with us. Oh, these guys are all battling for
They're
who
in
the
now.
fittest drone pilot is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Little corkscrew action for you guys. All right. We're going to get these guys. We're going to get these guys staged up, but we do have an interview.
Tiffany ready? Send it to Tiffany.
It looks like Tiffany Rock.
If not, I'd like to get him down so he doesn't miss it.
May have had a little technical difficulty right there. We'll throw it back. And we've got one more big race. One more. All right, let's see if we can throw it back up there to Tiffany and see if she is ready for us now.
All right, Jackson, a big win to you. Congratulations taking that checkered. First time, and you're getting that win. And I know you got to go race the mod class, so who would you like to thank today?
My mom, my dad, my brother, Polaris Racing, Car One Fabrication, Havoc, Gates Belts, GBC Tires, and everyone else.
Awesome. Well, nice job, buddy. I'm going to put this back up for you so you can take another win in the mod class. Back up to you guys.
Okay, back to you guys.
All right, great job, Tiffany. She gets to have a lot of fun down there. The emotions are high. Those kids are excited.
They're stoked.
Yeah, who wouldn't be? You get to come out here to an awesome place like this, race with their buddies, have their whole family supporting them, and then they get to be on the top spots or get to stop by for an interview, making the best of it.
There,
yep.
If you're ready for it.
Yep. So we did get that one spot there on the track. We did see a rollover. I know we had pulled off of it because we were tracking our leaders, but I think we may even have a small instant replay right there that they were wanting to see if we could get a look at it and kind of see what happened. It's the exact corner where we saw the pass made by Kennedy.
That's right.
As you see right here, as you
Instant
look,
replay.
we had one slow down. It made the car clip the back and then just did a couple rolls, but everything's good right there, and fortunately everybody's going to be just fine from that, and all the other cars were able to avoid that incident, and great job by the track staff getting over to it quickly and getting it handled.
Excellent work.
Excellent work, and great job by our production team with the replay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this last class. I believe we're going to have a full class. 17 is what they're going to allow to race in this. And looks like we got Code St. Peter, Jackson Mandel, Mason Cotter, Avery Sides, Allison Fernal, B.A. Smith, Wyatt Conkright, Caden Grail. Who do you got on your list?
On my list, I have Declan Shields, Tanner Thompson, Wyatt Cotter, Kennedy Singleton, Waylon Coates, Riley Jones, Michael Green, Maggie Flores, and Briley Lutz.
That's right. So great job there. And look at those flags. That is part of the knockout course, as you can see highlighted there, the Mickey Thompson knockout race, which will be taking place Friday afternoon. We're going to be having some fun on that. They'll be jumping over the creek gap and then going up the staircase 2 at a time, bouncers and UTVs. It's going to be a lot of fun with the American Pro Rock Racing. This morning we kicked off some hill climb action with the NRRA, as this is round 6 for their series, and having some fun with that. And they'll be back tomorrow for part number 2, first thing in the morning, starting at 9 a.m. Now, don't forget, later tonight, we still have the bull riding, and I believe we're going to have some bullfighting and some fun out there with that as well.
That's right.
Well, I can tell you this, they got a great setup over there in Thunder Valley. So today, you're going to have Thunder Valley set up as a rodeo-style theme with bull riding, bullfighting, and cowboys. But then that'll all come down, and then it's all going to turn into race action. And we've got all kind of cool events that'll be running through Thunder Valley. That'll be switchback knockout,
switchback, yeah,
qualifying, and the race course running through there. So we've got a lot of cool things in store, and very versatile place of the park. Thunder Valley is very unique. It's down like an amphitheater style. You can park your UTVs all across the top side. Now we have a convenience store and a beverage center, and then we have on each end we do hot dogs on one side and we do pizza and ice cream on the other. You have bleachers if you choose to sit in bleachers or sit in your rigs or standing room only. It's just a phenomenal setup, and really been working to develop that area, and it's great.
Yeah, I'm pumped. We're going to have a freestyle motocross show down there this weekend on Saturday night.
100%.
So there's all kinds of stuff later on tonight.
Come offline, and we'll come back on for awards. So if you guys want to kind of wrap up, tease the awards, and then we'll be back with awards and bullfighting and bull riding.
So we do, if you're tuning in, we do have one more race that should be coming out. We do have the mod class.
170 mod class.
Okay.
The mod class, so don't tune out just quite so soon. If you're at home, stay for the one more. Oh Lord, my paperwork. The wind is blowing here. We got a nice breeze going on.
I was absolutely laughing at that right there. I literally watched you watch those papers blow off. Like, what do I do?
I know you did. You got a good little laugh at that. So I appreciate you laughing at me too.
Hey man, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
There you go, brother.
That's right.
That's always. Well, if you wanna take a look around and you can't be here, the best way to do that is to get the app, the MAO app. Download that to your phone. It's a free app. You can go to MidAmericaOutdoors.com. Check that out. There's links to it there. Go to your app store, Play Store, whatever it may be, on what type of device you have. You can get all the information so you can follow along. It talks about live feed, talks about schedule in person here at the park, talks about marketing partners, and all kind of great information. We've been working hard since last Visions. This is the 1 year anniversary of the app on this day. So we're excited to bring that to you, and just another way that we can all communicate better and stay on the same timeline. All right, if you're watching this right now, just up there to your right, we have the sponsor logos as they flip around. Just went from Rigid to Super ATV. We have a lot of great partners here in the park, a lot of great partners just for MAO, and then, of course, our family of brands. We have Ultra 4 Racing and all of those guys. So we've been having a lot of fun with that. This has been a huge growth year for Mid-America Outdoors. Wouldn't you agree to that?
Absolutely. It's been a great day of racing so far, and everything that we get to do out here and everything that they're doing here on the property is for nothing more than to make this a more enjoyable experience every time we come out here. And I think that the amenities and the things that Mid-America has done, one of the coolest things, man, Joey, Jason Robinette is so cool. Like, if you go and have a conversation with him and just say, hey, Jason, like, this would be cool, most of the time he's gonna make that happen.
Most of the time, pretty much every time. We had a quick little brainstorm about things we should do in 2020. We were like, hey, we should do some things like this. And he's like, well, 21 we've got planned. Let's start talking about, some different things we might could squeeze into 21. And I jokingly was like, I don't know why we don't just do a lazy river.
And now look.
I showed up at the first event last year, and there was a lazy river. And I totally was like, well, how did that come to be? It's like, you said you wanted a lazy river.
I know. Now the biggest thing that we got to do is get them to put an announcer's booth in for us up there.
Dude, if we could have a poolside look over, like clear glass bottom, so we could look down and hang out with the people in the pool and announce.
What do they call that? Infinity wall. We'll have an infinity wall looking out at the track.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Oh, man.
That would be sick.
I mean, those are things that you can get when you're Rock Royalty.
And I feel like I've got the time to play a little beach volleyball and announce.
Yeah,
I feel like
could
a
do both.
multitasker.
Yeah.
There was one time I was holding on to a canopy during one of those storms, and I was announcing, and I was being picked up off the ground.
I was sitting here.
Yeah, like tornado was about to carry me away. No big deal. We're racing. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad, but it was funny. It did pick me up off the ground.
It did do that. I did see that.
Oh, me. I need them extra 50 pounds back.
Well, we are getting these drivers switched out. We talked about this earlier. Sometimes you have a limited driver that will also drive in a mod car, so we have to take a little bit of time.
That's exactly what's going on. We actually have 5 from last event, or last, what am I looking for? Last class. There we go.
Yeah,
last class is changing vehicles and pulling down, so it'll be a few minutes before they all get down there and set up. What we can do is we can take a quick break if we want to, and we can go to some commercials.
Let's do that.
Let's check out some commercials from some of our great partners, and we'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes.
30 seconds.
All right. Man, you timed that perfect.
That was good. That was smooth, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, we are back, and we are letting some of these guys getting switched over. We'd like to thank y'all for sticking around and watching some of those commercials with our great marketing partners. You can see them staging up down there. It's getting exciting.
Look at all the 170 mod cars on the line.
Good night. It's going to be a battle. I can tell you that right now. And I know one guy. You know him, too.
Yep.
He didn't have the best of luck in his limited race. He was in the 6 to 8 limited, got spun out. He battled back something at the end. He wasn't able to continue that drive that he wanted to get to the front. But he is back in a mod car, and I will tell you, it's probably one of the fastest mod cars we've ever seen.
Well, I'm just saying, he's got some stiff competition right here. We watched Coach St. Peter do some work earlier. We're going to see if he can do it again. But Mandel is fast. Tanner Thompson's fast.
Shields.
Cotter. So Shields, all of them, like, it's anybody's race. Singleton's in this, anybody's race.
Yep. Don't count none of them out.
This is your highlight race of the day in short course for the 170s. A 170 mod, the fastest 170s on the track.
Without a doubt.
There you see all the
parents are moving over there. And
yeah,
there's a shot at our drone guys.
Slacking, sitting on the job again, Josh.
Ready to go.
Getting those drones all ready. They're going to bring you this incredible views that you're seeing at home here in just a minute.
So if you're wondering where those parents go after they help them line up, we told it earlier in the show, there's a designated area for the parents/spotters to go to. You get to have one person can go down there, stand in there, have radio communication, and just have some insight and some safety to help. You know, maybe your driver needs to get on the inside of a turn. Maybe they need to speed up. Maybe they need to slow down. Maybe they need to know the car's broken. Whatever it may be, they're trackside right there in a safe designated area, and it's really worked well for these parents to be able to help coach and push their kids to the next level.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Spotters are crucial. Spotters can change the game out here. And
100%.
Most of these kids, you know, for the most part, their spotters are their parents.
Yep. And I'm pretty good at spotting stuff myself, you know. I can spot somebody in a crowd having a good time.
Like George Cruz at the pool?
I can spot a pool. Like if you lay out like 10 items on a landscape, I can tell you which one's a pool. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Man, they are running.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
I believe that's Tanner Thompson. He is on the gas. Look at how fast that car was running down the start. There's Code St. Peter in the second position.
Oh, look at that, though. Is that Mandel?
I believe it is.
Oh, got a little contact. He's inside.
Yep, he's going to have that move. He's going to be side by side with Code.
Oh, man, what a race.
Let's see. So far, this 170 mod class is not letting us down. That's a battle out front. I'm telling you right now,
I'm looking at the screen, and it looks like full-size cars. They don't even look like kids' cars.
They do. And I'm watching over there. I can tell you right now, Code is driving frustrated. Look, Code with the inside line.
Again.
He's going to try to set him up right here. Tanner Thompson is no joke. He is a really fast, really good driver. So this is going to be a lot of work for Code right here.
Look at that move on that. Oh, my gosh. Fourth just took over third.
That's Shields. Shields just went around Mandel. We'll see if Shields can make a move and get up there past Code. But right now, I'm just blown away. Right, we've talked about this. We've always said if Tanner Thompson and Code St. Peter, if we could see the situation a little different, we could see what they're made of, and now we're getting to see it. Tanner Thompson
Tanner's been having some tough luck, and this is the start he needed in this class.
But you know what? We also talked about this earlier. Look
at this move. Yep. We're about to see an inside move right here. Watch him dive.
Nope. He went back out. He's tucking in line.
Oh, it's not going to be enough power to pull out the corner.
Look at that. Code St. Peter got a little break right there. It looked like Tanner Thompson got out a little wide.
Well, listen, Code St. Peter's in a weird situation. If he can't get around Tanner, he's at risk of losing.
Code's pulling off.
I was about to say he's at risk of losing positions because the cars behind him appeared like they may have been faster.
I'm not 100% sure. We said it earlier. Code did put a brand new fresh motor in one of his cars. Not sure if it was a mod car or a limited car, but man, that's a bummer for Code. Code is such a competitor out here. So, but hey, out front, there's still a battle. Now you got Tanner Thompson still leading the way, Shields in second, and Mandel in third.
Well, Tanner better watch out because Shields is getting good on these insides.
There he goes
another
right
one.
there trying to get on the inside of him.
Well, watch right here. That car has got muscle. He is out-muscling on the outside, but
they
Tanner
are side by side almost.
Tanner has the correct line for these next 2 turns. Look at that outside
move. Rail and going and making the move on the outside.
Cow. What a move by Mandel.
What a pass. Mandel was flying right there.
Now, Shields is not going to give it up easy. Watch Shields on the outside move now.
Shields going to tuck back in right behind him there. Getting line right here. Tanner Thompson.
I am just impressed with the power
Tanner
of
getting a little
Mandel's
sideways.
car. Mandel come off of the downhill run off of the face of that tabletop and never checked up. But look at this. Switching back and forth again.
Look at that action, trying to go to the inside. Mandel trying to get that second spot back.
Tanner just doing his thing.
Tanner out front. His spotters telling him where that second and third position car is, what they're trying to do. But right now, Tanner is looking nice and smooth. I can tell you this. I guarantee you, Tanner Thompson and his team have been sitting out here all season watching how fast Code's going, and they showed up to Visions, just like I said it earlier, and they did something different, and it worked. And right now, Tanner is showing us how to get it done, but he's got his work cut out for him because Shields is not making it easy.
Tanner is doing a great job of holding his line. This is something Billy talks about in drivers' meeting is hold your line and making it hard for these guys to make that move.
2 laps left. There you see it running over Tanner Thompson, Declan Shields.
I can't get over how tight these 3 are after 3 laps.
Yeah, Mandel in the 3rd spot right there. And check it out, 4th and 5th, the Cotter boys.
And they are right there together. You know, they are getting into lap traffic now, so this could be a game changer. Tanner's got to get around clean. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
He's going to have the inside line on him. Shields is going to make the move.
Shields was ready for him to go one way or the other and took the other route, and it paid off, and now he's in more traffic.
Oh, now.
No. Thompson, you got to get this back. You've been leading, but Shields, excellent driving.
Yeah,
My
Mandel.
goodness. Ready for the move. What about that skill set, just waiting on Tanner to go one way and ready to predict the move?
Yep. He sat back, he watched it, and Tanner made the line choice that he wanted him to for his line to work. And
look, more traffic. Tanner on the outside, a rollover right there.
Got a car rolled over.
Yep, they're getting over there to him. They're getting caution on the track right now.
Nice driving by Shields.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Who just ran slap off the track?
I believe that's Mandel. No, I think that might have been. Who is that?
Holy cow.
Who is that? We're going to get an update on it here.
Tanner.
It was Tanner Thompson. Oh, man.
No.
What a heartbreaker for Tanner. He ran up front the whole entire race.
Oh, no.
Has a little bit of bad luck with some lappers, and now he's off the side of the track.
No, he's back on.
Back on the track, but I don't think he's going to be able to overcome this now.
I don't know, but it's the Shields and Mandel show right now.
That's right. White flag is out, I believe.
Now they're going to have to come into area of caution unless it's cleared. Okay, it's going to be cleared. So
that's the checkers.
That was it.
That
was
checkers.
The last. Yeah, that was the last.
It's over. So big congrats to Shields taking the win.
We got so distracted with the rollover, I forgot where we was.
Mandel in the 2nd position.
Great job.
And I do believe that will allow Cotter to move up into the 3rd spot. It hasn't updated on the screen there.
Yeah, one of the Cotters may have moved up. No, actually, Thompson got back on track and got it done.
Big congrats to your winners in 170 mod, Shields, Mandel, and we'll find out if Cotter is for sure in that 3rd position. And then here in a minute, we'll get an updated results. And as soon as we get those, we'll run through them all for you real fast. Bummer for St. Peter. Definitely not the result he wanted.
No, definitely not. Two races at Visions, the biggest race of the year so far. But you know what? He's done so well at all the others. Shouldn't impact him greatly.
No.
The points should be just fine.
He is a contender for sure. And Look at all the action. 170 mod comes to completion here. We're going to get an interview here in a minute with our winner up at the top of the hill. They'll let us know when they are ready. And Joey, me and you are about to make our way up to the pool stage, and we're going to do some awards for these 170 drivers, right?
Man, they're ready to have their awards and then go celebrate with their teams. And, you know, everybody puts the work in, and now it's time for them to sit back and reap those benefits and enjoy it.
So I got to ask you, we got the rodeo coming up, then we got some concerts and the freestyle show and all that stuff going on. Are we going to get our boot scoot and boogie on down there and go full cowboy for the rodeo and then go back and change again and go full moto for the freestyle show?
You know, I brought my cowboy boots.
I know you did.
You know, I always
Look
do.
at that shot, Joey. Hold on. I'm not sorry to interrupt.
This is
but
the Resort Mid-America Outdoors.
You've never seen all of it? That's it.
You need to come. That ain't all of it.
That ain't even close to all of it. Yeah.
But you can see all the vendors set up down the center. You got the pool area, lazy river, the pool stage, concession
There's
area.
the RC track.
The new RC track at Thunder Valley is just below what the camera's showing. And there is the sitting area for the overview of the short course.
Hey, there we are.
But I heard my man Miles is sitting up top with an interview. Let's send it to Miles.
We are here hot out the track once again with Maggie Flores. It was a wonderful battle out there on track. How much fun did you have?
Lots of fun.
So you were pulling your helmet off. I could hear you breathing. You were just railing this car the whole entire race. So much fun out there. You're racing some of your best friends out on track and just loving it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So who helped you out there? Your mom and dad, you're probably your biggest supporters?
Yeah.
Who else helped you get out here on track? Just mainly your mom and dad. It's just one big happy family, huh? So you just finished up your main event. What are you most excited about the rest of the week here at Visions at Mid-America Outdoors?
Watching all the other races.
What's going to be your favorite race you're going to watch later on this week? We got the rock bounce, we have Ultra 4, we have pit bikes, we have Barbie Jeep. There's all sorts of stuff going on. The RC cars.
Barbie Jeep.
Barbie Jeep. Are you going to run one or just watch?
My friend's gonna run one.
Awesome. I see that smile. I love it. I've got my daughters are coming too, and that's the most thing they're excited about to see. So it's going to be all fun. Maggie, thanks for having a quick chat with me. A wonderful race you had. I'm glad to see that smile, and it's all in good fun. Enjoy the rest of your week, all right?
Okay.
All right, high five. All right, Maggie had a fun run. All these young guys and gals had such a wonderful time out there today. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. So I'm going to send it back up to Matt and Joey. Take it away.
Thanks, Miles.
All right, we just got an update. We are not going to be doing podiums tonight because guess what? There is a huge kids pool party tomorrow, and we're going to celebrate those trophies and awards with those kids all together with their families, having a big time poolside.
What a perfect idea.
I love it.
Well, Joey, I don't know about you, but I had a good time today. All the 170 action that went down today. We are done with racing. Time to move on and get ready for the rodeo, the concerts.
Yes.
What all's going on tonight, Joey?
Man, there's so much going on tonight. If you could just see the expression on our faces, we're literally thrilled about it. We are having a big time, and tonight is going to be the bull riding, and it's going to have bullfighting. We've got low cash on the main stage.
That's right.
National Music Acts coming in. We've got a lot of fun. That's just tonight.
Yeah,
we got Western Justice. We're going to be at Coconuts. Me and Matt will be hosting some good times over there. But then tomorrow, we get up and we get to do all kind of more awesome stuff again. Again.
So
it's crazy.
If you're not here, you're missing out. You definitely want to make your way up to Mid-America Outdoors. On behalf of my buddy Joey and myself, we had a blast. Good times today with the 170s. You guys share the link. Tune in all week. We're going to have so much action out here. We want you to watch it all. And, share it to everybody you know. If someone hasn't seen Mid-America, what a perfect time to show them.
Yep, that's right. You still got time to get here. Get the app. And always, we just want to say thank you for all your support. Thank you for the views. And we couldn't do it without you and all the great marketing partners and these racers that come out to support it. And we'll see y'all in the morning. Later tonight.
All the time.
Come on. See ya.
Awesome. Nice job. Nice job, guys.
Thank you.